quarterback shit when I'm I said I said quarterback shit when I'm under the center. Game plan sick, talking under the weather. You know what we doing? I need that all expense paid inclusive. I'm the plug, so I'm plugged into it. About money like with Jewish white Christmas. I'm Scrooge, bitch. My mood is on cruise ship. If you ain't tuned in, you ain't vibing with my moon man. I move shit like Kerry. I'm the cold truth, Fletcher Reed, Jim Carrey. Everything movie, that mean the price varies. Need that designer cream shit and all Ben and Jerry's. Cream get the money like 36 chambers. Baskin Robbins shit, 31 flavors. Keep it moving.
I can make things move. I can make things move. I can make things move. I can make things move.
Everything on me. Yeah, tell him Bogart scot-free. Lottie-dottie. Fuck with clothes, shoot, trolling by Molly. Heard I carry weight, move packs like a dolly. And I stay fuming, clock me doing Godspeed. Business booming, back-to-back trips, moving multiple units. Got mules, got universal soldiers, getting money for sure. Yeah, we ain't shrugging shoulders. You think I'm lucky getting over, made it far, cause I'm sharp, fuck a 4-leaf clover. On my 89, minus the flat top. Getting packs off, smoking on the cash crop. Money talk, if you're broke, then you can't talk. Play a never-ending ball game, Sandlot.
I can make things move. I can make things move. I can make things move.
Getting money when I land there. Smoking all loud so I can't hear. And if your boys bring the noise, all y'all pussies getting scraped pap smear. Codeine got me leaning, pizza. Put your boy on point, pyramid of Giza. I'ma rock like this till I'm an old geezer. No pizza parlor, but we deliver pizzas. Ask Uncle Sam, I'm taxing. Look, ma, no hands, telepathic. I can make things move, I'm carefully calculated when I make these moves. I run shit, don't let me get loose. I'm all about my decks, trying not to get goosed. Keep it moving.
Yes.
Yo.
You are
Top of the top.
Woo.
top of it.
Yes, sir.
First off, just want to say happy holidays to everybody because I want to get that out the way so I can get right to the fact that you have tuned into a live championship week edition of the
Wake Your Gamers. Let's go. Gang in the building.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Cheers, my dogs.
Yeah, man. Cheers. I'm about to crack one of my damn stuff. You know, I just want to say happy Kwanzaa, happy Hanukkah, Christmas. And if you're an atheist, fuck it, and you're tuning in, happy to be alive, right? We're gonna celebrate something.
Come on,
Yeah,
now.
man.
Miss Facts.
Let's fucking go.
Emil
Yeah.
said happy holidays, everyone. Top of the morning, Emil.
Hell
man.
yeah.
Shout out to
You know
Emil.
what is Hanukkah, like 12 days or something like that?
And,
Fuck, we got
and correct me if I'm
5
wrong.
days of football for
Come
our
on, now.
holiday.
Big five. Big five.
Right.
Let's go. Come on now.
Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. We got a
Oh,
whole
now.
week's worth, man.
We got
We
football
got we
Friday
got to stay
too.
on our toes. We got to be ready
No.
because it's gonna be rapid fire. We're gonna have time to think and um yeah. Hopefully you're in position to acquire a championship. For all of y'all out there that are, salute. Y'all are one of the real ones. Shout out to everybody that just missed it, you know. But that's the thing, fantasy football. It's all about now, this week, this very week.
Oh, I
This is
take
all the
that
hard
back. No
work and
games on Friday.
preparation.
No games on Friday. I'm sorry. 3 games on Thursday. Sorry
Okay.
about
Oh,
that.
okay.
Sorry about
Okay.
that.
You know,
Thursday,
we gotta
Saturday,
do something
Sunday,
about that.
Monday. My bad. That's my fault.
We got all
Look,
excited, but Friday we need a breather and maybe to collect our thoughts and get ready
Well,
for
hopefully,
Sunday,
hopefully that's the
Monday.
college football day then. Hopefully that's college
Oh,
football
yeah.
on
That's a
Friday.
bowl game, yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
hold on. I gotta make
'Cause
something
that's the
clear
day
right
after.
now. I just gotta forewarn. I gotta forewarn some teams here. Look here, Broncos playing the Patrick Mahomes list, Gardner Minshew list, Chiefs. You better not ruin Christmas. All right. I also gotta tell the Detroit Lions who are playing Max Brosner, son of Pierce Brosner, led Vikings. Listen, Detroit Lions, you better not ruin Christmas. All right? Who else? What other shitty game do we got? Oh, the Cowboys and the Commandos, too. Listen,
New
Jerry.
England, New York Jets. But Drake May, I don't think the young quarterbacks are in jeopardy of missing any real work. They'll get at least the same type of treatment Dak just got. Um, they'll play into the fourth quarter, and if they're, uh, I
If
don't
it's
know.
in their favor, look, it's the Jets. They're about to run it up on the Jets and then be like, all right, Drake May, you're
The
done.
last thing I want my young quarterback is getting complacent and not like I want him on a routine, winning and playing and preparing and
And they
you're
still
already getting
have
a
a
break.
shot at the one.
Yeah, exactly. If they get that one, they're already gonna get a break. So cross our fingers. Hopefully Drake May is slinging it and running the ball into the end zone and carrying our fantasy championships. Um, I need Drake May, man.
I need Bo Nix and I need the Brock. Like this is
So do
crazy.
I actually.
How did you feel about the Brock last night, big bro?
Okay, you know how
He's the
I just
first.
missed it.
I always keep my true thoughts to myself before the game. I always keep my true thoughts to myself because you know how it is when it comes to me and the Niners. I was like, oh yeah, we're okay. You know what I mean? But I expected us to throw like 4 or 5 touchdowns.
He's the
Okay.
first
Like-
49ers to throw a 5 touchdown in a game since Joe Montana in the Super Bowl.
Wait. Say that again.
No.
Yes, he's the first 49er quarterback since Joe fucking Montana to throw 5 touchdowns in a goddamn game since it's just
Man, let's-
So what did Steve throw? What did Steve throw against Shaw? Because I know I want to say
He threw 6. See, that's the thing. He
But the
threw
last
6
time
touchdowns in the Super Bowl against the Chargers in 1994.
I saw a stat that popped up on my computer this morning on my phone. Sorry.
Yeah, we're probably talking regular season then.
Yeah.
Because Mike Shanahan, their whole idea.
Emil said he read it too. He said said the
Yeah,
same
it's
thing.
probably a regular season stat because definitely Mike Shanahan and Steve Young,
6 touchdowns.
they wanted to throw a touchdown for every. They wanted to throw the same amount as his jersey number. They wanted to throw 8. They threw 6.
Cold world.
Yeah,
He wanted to throw 8, bro. Is that what you just said?
I swear to God.
That motherfucker wanted to throw 8.
And
Hey,
they
he
had-
wanted to wipe out all of Joe Montana's
All right, here it is. I found
it.
One by throwing 8 TDs in that motherfucker.
Listen,
here it
Hey, that's video
and-
game type shit. If you want to throw
real talk. He
he
threw 6, and there was I think Prime ran one back. So
Cold world.
you know what I mean? They were all it was
Oh,
fully
yeah, they was on
intended.
fire. They put up 50 points in that game.
Yeah.
Yeah, here it is. It's the last time a 49ers quarterback threw in the regular season, as Bogey says, was 5, and that was Montana per ESPN.
I mean, yeah, because
Wow.
Steve Young got that monkey off his back and was slice IU and shit in that motherfucking dog.
Yeah.
100%.
I mean, yeah, and if you think about it too, like, I'm trying to think who else has threw hella touchdowns. And
He could have had 6 if Kittle would have held on to that ball.
I guess Tom Brady.
Sure. And he put it right there for his motherfucking
Exactly.
ass too, Lee. Oh, my mama, she sure did. I think I was still on the stream when that happened.
You were.
Oh, my mama. Oh,
But maybe
because I had Kittle going against Adam. Oh, my mama. I had Kittle, Mustafa, and fucking what a buffoon. Oh, my mama. Cold
Hey,
world,
look,
bro.
hey, you killed it too. Because like, if you had Alec Pierce, it would have been even more of a rap. But
Cold world.
you know what I mean?
Fannin.
Listen,
And Fannin. Oh, my
yeah,
mama.
and Fannin.
I had Fannin and Pierce on the motherfucking bench, dog.
You know what? I didn't know, and I hate like that. I don't know this shit. Like going into with Fannin, because it's like, okay, we have Fannin. He's playing against the Bills. They're like one of the top defenses against opposing tight ends in fantasy, right? But we didn't know that he was one catch away from setting a franchise record for a rookie in receptions.
Oh wow.
And then instead of throwing the ball at him for a touchdown, like, hey, let him rush it. You know what I mean?
And that's what that motherfucker was doing at Bowling Green, bro, on everything. That motherfucker last year in college had like 1,500 yards and 15 TDs, dog. That motherfucker was balling. And it's translating straight to the NFL, bro, 100%. Cold world.
And I like that Shador was running around too. You know what I mean? Like next year Shador could be cheap money.
You think they go with him next year?
I mean, like, the Watson shit is all bullshit to me. It's because they won't be able to move him, and they're saying all the right things in case they can move him. Like, look at a team like Atlanta. This team is a team that might not have Penix, or at least they're in danger of him missing time already next year because of his multi-ACL injuries to the same knee. Long story longer, they were already accustomed to paying an expensive-ass backup. Why wouldn't they just move on from Cousins and then bring over a trade for a Watson, right? Maybe they don't got any picks either.
And
Watson only cost about a third or a fourth.
And plus, they were after Watson to sign him. Remember that when he was a free agent?
Oh, before he went to Cleveland,
He was never a free agent.
I think before.
I think he turned down that deal.
Yeah, he turned down Atlanta, but it's probably because when he talked to Cleveland, there was like, we'll give you all of it, bro. You know what I mean? And now hindsight's 2020. He needed all of the chicken, bro, because he had to go immediately and pay off like 20 plus women to settle out, whatever. And it's all disclosed. So who knows how much he spent, but he definitely had to, that bag became more appealing. Like, I'll go to the Browns. You know what I mean?
No. And we got King D in the building, King of the LBC, top of the morning, big
What's
bro.
up, King D?
We got Song in the building. What's up, gang, gang, gang?
What's up, Song?
He said happy holidays, man.
Man, happy holidays.
And Neil said they say that Deshaun is a starter and then $200 million backup quarterback is crazy.
That's what I'm saying, right? So, like, and a TBH, they've already ran through a bunch of that guarantees. I think they only got him on the hook for like 60 or something like that. So, it is very possible that he goes to his hometown of Atlanta, like, because they are the team that's in dire need. You know what I mean? Like, here's the thing, though. There's a lot of booty clubs there in Atlanta. That's like it's all booty clubs. You know what I mean?
Well, he's a very hands-on
There
person.
are a lot of people there, though, to witness him. It's not in the privacy of a massage parlor. See that? Yeah. Maybe this is what he needs. You know, there's a clip out on YouTube, and I cannot find this. But back in the days when all this shit was hitting the fan, there was all kind of people posting shit about Deshaun Watson. This is way before AI shit, for real. So it was the clip of Deshaun Watson. He's over there at Clemson, right? He's doing one of these. They're on the sideline, and he's with his receivers. And they're like, how you feeling, bro? How you feeling? I feel good. I just busted a nut. And they all laughed. But like, and he's like, nah, for real. I was back there, took care of business real quick. Like, this guy, it was a clip of him talking about self-serving before the game. Like, whether it was a joke or not, it was just like, because then all this other stuff comes out, you're like, oh, this guy's a weirdo. You know what I mean?
Cold world, bro.
He was bouncing around. Like, how you feel, man? I feel good. I just busted a nut. And they're all laughing. Ah, he's like, yeah, no, I'm serious. I'm serious. Took care of myself.
So he is a cracker,
He just ran there in the locker room real quick. I'll meet you guys on the field. It's like
that is crazy work, bro.
Yeah, I'm just saying he's kind of a, you know what I mean? Hey, listen, sometimes these things are psychological too. Like this, you know, the level of perversion that he might be trying to like battle against. You know what I mean? I mean, there's such a thing as nymphomaniacs. You know what I mean? Like you know, okay, Eric Benet, hell of a singer, right? R&B singer. He had landed him Halle Berry. Halle Berry came home one day. He was having sex with some Asian twins, and then he told her, "I'm sorry, baby, I'm a nymphomaniac." Like he was actually diagnosed, and I'm like, wow, that's the illest shit to use. Like, listen, baby, I can't help it. It's not cheating. I just need to have it. Like,
Oh,
you know what I
wow.
mean? Yeah, I knew a woman like that. One of my
My
girls.
deepest condolences. This one's tough. Look at this, fellas.
Holy shit.
King D was down 106. He had CMC Purdy, Jonathan Taylor, and they got him 106.5, and then the pick dropped him to 104.5.
Oh,
because our picks are fat shit in there.
Oh, wow, bro.
Damn. And that league, I know which one he's talking about because I'm playing for third place now. I was one of a bye week team that was one and done, and so now me and him are battling for third. I'm down to split the $100 third if you want, King D. We can just throw it towards the playoff leagues. You know what I mean? That way, you know what I mean? Or you can throw it to your league fees, or if you want, I can shoot you it. You know what I mean? Or we can just duke it out old fashioned for the whole $1. You know what I mean? However you want to rock it. I'm gonna holler at everyone that I have 5 third place bags on the line all of a sudden. 4 out of those 5 teams were bye week teams too that were one and done. Crazy work. Crazy work.
Crazy work.
Hell of my teams died over the bye week. It was insane.
Yeah, players dropped like flies in week 17. It was sad.
That's like me last week in the West Side. My team put up almost 300, like 270 something. And here it is again. If I would have made the right moves, I would have been floating around that same motherfucking mark again.
Let's get to that. We got our man GWN Derek.
Come on now.
And our man the fella
Shout out to my dog,
Guccini. GWN representative as well. They down there in the big chipper in Vegas. You know what I mean? The live draft who-wops are not a game to be played with. It is not a game. It's a real thing.
Show the board real quick, Lee. You got the board in the background.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I forgot you got the draft board.
Look at that. Right there. There she is.
Wow. Let's go, bro.
You know what's hella funny is Steamboat Joe, he collects all the draft boards, and he was hot that Lee got that one. He was like, well, because every year ever since I've known Diamond Joe, he keeps them like the draft boards, and he'll have them up. He just looks at them during the course of the year and like
So he collects them like Pokemon. Okay.
Right.
So he was mad. He legit told Lee next year bring that board with him. He's like, that's my board.
Don't come to Vegas without it. If you come to Vegas without it, you got to turn right back around and go home and get it.
Shout out to Diamond Joe, knocked me out of a joint.
Diamond Joe,
that I had a bye week.
Papa Guru League on my mama. I almost made it to the Papa Guru Championship. Shit.
Yeah. Oh, that reminds me. I got to shoot over. I collected a couple people's bread from that league. I got to shoot it over to Spence.
That's what.
Yeah.
Shoot it to Spence.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. If you want, I'm gonna do it in one shot. I can shoot yours, and we can just deduct it or whatever. You know what I mean?
Come on now.
Same thing.
Come on now.
I like being the treasurer because, listen, I believe strongly in karma. Taking care of the money is the best.
Taking care of business
good money karma,
every day. Taking care of business. Come on
Every
now.
fucking day.
And
Come on
working
now.
overtime, workout.
Come on now. Hey, what's the name of the Sunday show, y'all?
The grit don't quit.
There it is there, man. Taking care of business, 100%.
Wow.
Oh, my mama.
And it's not over yet. We still have
over.
We still have business to take care of.
Come on now.
It's championship week. And it's also Christmas. You know,
Trying to get in these history books, man. 100%.
Yeah, man. It was
trying
dope
to
too.
make history, man.
You know, going across, shout out to Bernie Mac. He got it.
Shout out to Bernie Mac. He beat me in the Generation Side, man. Damn good league, damn good game, big bro. 100%.
Yeah, shout out to Magoobs. I knocked him
Shout
out
out
of
to my
two
dog
joints last
Magoobs,
week. He
bro.
knocked me out of one this week, and I was coming off the bye week. Thanks, Magoobs. shout out to Magoobs, you know what I mean? All hitters, you know what I mean? And it's good to see. You know, I guess I can say this about anybody in our leagues because especially our dynasties, it's full of everybody that we've been rocking with. So you know what I mean? You like to see our guys get it back. Shout out to Timmy. I think he got a chance to get one too.
Shout out to Timmy, man.
My little bro and raised him. You know what I mean? Shout out to
Mouth of the Bay and motherfucker
shout out to the mouth.
Come on
he in
now.
it for the bread. Let's go. You know what I mean?
100%. Who in the championship in DG? And I ain't even looked at that shit.
Steamboat and Bernie.
Shout out to Steamboat.
Oh, no.
Shout out to Bernie.
Steamboat and Peacock. Peacock came back storming.
Oh, Peacock got him in the championship in DG?
Yeah, bro.
Let's go, Peacock.
Let's go. Gaga.
Come on now, see?
Yeah, you know I mean, Derek, you know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, he ran into my Puka. You know what I'm saying? Pause. And you know what I mean? I'm going in the GWN. You know what I mean? Shout out to Sweetness. You know what I'm saying? That's who.
Shout out to Sweetness, man.
Hey, in the words of the heart to start. Hey, Sweetness, meet me there. Don't beat me there. And you know, shout out to Derek though, because you know what I'm saying. Not only in the West Side League,
Derek, man.
he got into a couple other joints too that he didn't think he had a chance. He just shut off football last night. He's like, fuck this. Woke up to greatness.
Come on now. And we got another Bears bruising the bro. Shout out to Renegade. He in the championship in one of my leagues.
Oh, word. Yeah, shout out to Rennie.
Oh, hey, Emil, I'm thinking about starting a all offensive dynasty next year too, bro. So if you want to fuck with it, let me know. I know you really don't tap in with the IDP.
Yeah, so I'm definitely going to join that joint.
JD, I'll be in that one if you have a spot.
Huh?
I'll be down for that one.
Come on now, there go 3 people right there, Emil. On my mouth.
Yeah, because we got to get Emil in the war with us. You know what I mean?
I'll see if Mr. Mayberry would get.
And Marco too. Marco would join the offense only because he plays IDP, but he prefers offense only. Like
here we go.
Every time I ask him about the dynasties,
I'll get our GWN lawyer in it.
Yep, and then next time Marco pop on, I tap in with him so we can try and get that shit lined up.
Yeah, and then right out the gate, I already got a long list of these people who have to fill up these playoff leagues. $50 a pop, no rake, winner takes all, 7 teams per league. So you know what I mean. It doesn't quit. You know what I mean. So you know what I mean. After this week, we're gonna spend the next week filling these joints up. It's going down. So you know what I mean. Just feel free to let us know if you want to join some of these joints. Just got to find us on one of these social media platforms so we can exchange information outside of giving information out publicly. Yeah.
Come on now.
Yeah. What do you anticipate the drafts being like? Are they gonna be
we're gonna have
all
some
slow
slow
drafts
and some fast drafts?
Okay.
Yeah. Like the slow draft joints will fire up those like that first Monday, right? Because we literally will have like a week and then it's the playoff games already. So that week's gonna go crazy with drafts. You know what I mean? So we're gonna have some slow drafts going, and every evening I intend on having a fast draft going because I'm at least gonna,
and then let them know what platform it's on so they can get familiar with the platform.
Yeah, the platform is called Fantrax. That's FANTRAX. We exclusively use this for the playoff leagues. It's badass for what we're looking for, and the platform's very user friendly. And they're trying to do their best sleeper impersonation when it comes to the draft and the look of it, the interface.
Yeah, honestly, there's absolutely nothing wrong with Fantrax, actually.
Yeah.
It's one of the best platforms for baseball.
Yes.
But
Dynasty, I heard.
But shout out to Fantrax for realizing that there are savages. They could do all sorts of craziness, and Fantrax has pretty much got you covered.
You ain't lying, big bro, because I never heard of a playoff league until I got in my first year with Bog on my mama. So shout out to Fantrax.
Yeah,
they are one of the
first ones on the college game, the whole thing. Yep, for real.
Yeah.
And Joe said he wanted to start the college. I'm down with the college shit for sure.
Yeah, and they do it for free. They do the college thing for free.
It. You draft it and you set it and forget it and you just start monitoring your players.
Yeah, and I mean, the last few years, Diamond Joe and Tino and all them, that's been keeping them sharper with the players coming out. You know what I mean? Because they're tracking these players, and you have fat rosters because they only had like 6 managers last year. So you know what I mean? They're trying to add more every year. I keep curving it every year because I'm like, don't open that door for me. You know what I mean? Because then I'll be a year away from like, let's do $100 college league. Like, you know what I mean? Don't let me get the degenerate out of it. You know what I mean? But Steamboat's like, man, we do it for free. It's fun. It's like, and it makes you sharper for when these rookie drafts come around too in our dynasties. And it's just all other forms of keeping your blade sharp because we're all year with this thing. You know what I mean?
Come on now.
We're all here with this thing. And everybody knows on this side, we talking about money. You know what I mean? It's money over here.
Money on.
It's a money.
And the goal is to never lose money playing fantasy football.
For real. And let it pay for itself over and over again. You know what I mean?
Come on now.
Yeah, like Derek, Derek is hella smart. He's already like, hey, take 2 out of it for my dynasty fees next year. I'm like, oh, word. You know what I mean? Because I'm just allocating. I'm going around. Oh, and my boy Ike got back at me too. He was like, that's a good idea. I was like, yeah. He's like, okay, let me just think about it. And he's like, I'm not mad at securing at least a bandito. You know what I mean?
100%.
Like, why not? It's a significant, hey, the glory and everything, and, a 1,400 versus 700 or 1,100 versus 1,000 or 1,200 versus 900, however, you know what I mean? I was like, yeah, there's options there because my man's, he's with it. And if not, he's also down to just go straight to war with you. You know what I mean?
My mama. Hey, I'm with whatever. 100%, man.
Yeah.
Oh my mama.
I like getting
100%.
that out the way, especially if it's 9 times out of 10, it's all the folks. Like Kidda doesn't know bro at all. And this is my boy from childhood. You know what I mean? And this is the first year he joined the league. His motherfucker got right to the Super Bowl, motherfucker.
Come on now.
Ike.
Shout out to Ike. Shout out to Gang Green.
But that's
man.
why I thought of Ike though, because I'll be rocking with all his cousins and shit. Like crazy, and Ike's hella sharp. And I was like, man, you know what? Fuck it, Ike.
Send him the invite.
Yeah.
Send him the invite, man. Come swing your sword, man. We got this.
Bro. Like, come over here to this.
That's right, Ike, man. If you're down to secure that band, man, I'll do it with you, man. It's up to you to just.
You already know, big bro. Hey, I'm with whatever, man. 100%, man. On my mama, man. Come on now.
I don't hate him having a competitive spirit and going like, "No, I'm gonna be able to take you out." And I'm like, okay, that's fine. But I'm just saying, it's
also a big bag, right? Like, hey, why not?
It's a guaranteed. You're already locking
it's a $200 league, so we could. That's where those conversations become easier because there's a lot more money. Like the $100 leagues, it's 900 and 200. So hey, it's not a bad idea too. Like for an individual to be like, hey,
I don't know what I do with my
we could split like a 700 300 or so, or a 700 400 or something like that. And you know what I mean? Because imagine that you go from like if you're the one that loses, you go, oh, I'm glad I secured that. At least I got double what I would have got. You know what I mean? Like,
come on now.
Yeah, but I always leave it up to the competitors. Because whenever I'm in, I'm usually talking that same shit. Yeah, what's up? It's some kind of form of a split.
I appreciate that too because it is overall a purse, and if the verdict goes to the people who earned it, dude, that's the best option that I could think of. So yeah, I appreciate that. I don't think that is a normal thing. But
the TFL has only been like 1 year I could think of that it didn't get split, and that was the year that was the year of the shout out to Obi-Wan. He won that thing, but it was because of the fucking DeMar Hamlin shit.
Shout out to Obi. I'm still looking for my feedback, Obi.
And he was like, we didn't talk about a split beforehand. I'm like, but it's kind of the right thing to do because he still had. You were like down 30 with first year. You're down
I think I was down by
50 or something like that.
I was down by 50, but I think I had.
But you had Jamar Chase.
Burrow. I think I had Burrow and Chase that year.
Yeah, and Burrow, and it was the
T. Higgins early. I want to say T. Higgins kind of TD early, bro. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm in this.
He sure did. It went T. Higgins.
And it's always the L's you remember, bro. Yeah. Never the W's.
I mean, I lost a few championships because of that the DeMar Hamlin thing too. And fortunately, in one of our 14 teams that year, I lost the Super Bowl, but it was a motherfucking $200 league. So like, bro was, he was with it. He understood. He's like, I'll split. He's like, but we just can't do it even. I'm like, that's fine. You know what I mean? Take,
Come on now.
take the extra 100. You know what I mean?
16, 12. I'm good with that. 16, you get.
Yeah, because he was at that point. This is Diamond Joe's brother, because at that point that was his 3rd championship in a row. So he was like,
that's why y'all call him the Great.
Yeah, so he was like, look, I just wanted to go down that in history that I actually won. The points that I won, that's fine. I wanted to go down in history. I just wanted to split because I felt I could have won. I was down 13 points. I have Higgins, Gabe Davis, Logan Wilson, motherfucking Joe Burrow, and I had McPherson. He was going to lose.
Oh, shit.
Oh, what happened, baby?
Uh-oh.
D said he in one championship. Let's fucking go. Let's bring that shit home. Stone said, me too, man. 100%, big bro. Look, man, I ain't tripping. If I go down in history, I go down in history. It was meant for it. But I have no problem with splitting the purse. Look, bro, 100%. You know what I mean? Whoever wins is still going to win. They name going to get the motherfucking trophy right next to it. 100%.
That's all that
You
matters.
and I are in the next gen. I think. What is it? A 900 and 200?
I think so. I think that's what they just said. Yep.
Yeah, man. I ain't mad at it. If I could do that twice, that's that band we were just talking about. So if I can get a couple bands, I'm okay with that before the fucking games even start. Hell yeah.
I give it's facts. You motherfucking right.
That's what they call easy money.
Come on now. I would say like a layup, but fucking now it's a Steph Curry 3. Oh, everything. They don't even do layups.
That's what you call slicing and dicing.
Come on now. Okay, Song, I see what you're saying. So the all offense. I got you, big bro. So that's like 5 or 6 of us already.
Let's go.
Okay.
And then Peacock said the fantasy gods hate me. Lost Devontae, lost Jacobs, GKO, Woody, Aziz, Minka, TJ, and ended up only losing by 2 fucking points.
God damn.
That's in the Cuthodius. And me and Peacock, we were the bye week guys. Got knocked off.
Yeah, me and fantasy football, big guy. Shout out to my dog, fantasy football, big guy. Me and him was the 1 and 2. I was down by like 60 points. Brock brought me back. Just like how somebody said about that motherfucking interception last night. I was only down by 5 points when Brett threw that interception. Once he threw that interception, I knew it was over with. So I woke up to that shit, lost by 8, 100%. Who else is in that motherfucking league that y'all know?
Is 7 there?
Nah, 7 ain't in no shit. I don't think he do super flex. Pause.
Oh, yeah.
But that's so fantasy football big guy is 7's co-host.
Yeah.
Oh my mama.
Yeah.
And me and him, he was the number 1 team. I was the number 2 team.
Let's go.
And we both got knocked out.
Damn.
1 and done.
That should be happening, B. Man.
Oh, my co-host, Works is in that league from the weekend wrap-up. My dog Works. Oh my mama.
Is he in that thing?
Works? Nah, he wasn't in the playoffs. He rebuilding. Oh, and my boy Mateo, that's in the Hard to Start, the one that you in.
Yeah,
he's in that motherfucker. So his homeboy, he's the one that beat me. So he's in the championship. So shout out to my dog Bako Bolts, 100%.
Yeah,
that motherfucker the one that beat me. And shout out to E-Rock. Oh, matter of fact, E-Rock in there too with you. Shout out to
E-Rock.
So
what about
Kevo?
Did Kevo go undefeated?
No, so Kev went undefeated, and I'm playing Kev in the championship.
In that dynasty.
Yeah, and I came back. And so
and you weren't even trying to win this year.
No, I wasn't trying to win 100%. I had a whole bunch of OGs.
Not trying to win.
Hey, I was down by 50. So I was down by 50. They had Brett like at 78%. I screenshot it.
And George Kittle went crazy.
Last game, right? So I had Brock, CMC,
George.
You know two motherfuckers I had last night?
Yeah, George Kittle too, because I traded you George Kittle.
I ain't got Kittle in that league. I got Fannin and Warren.
Okay.
Yeah, I got Fannin and Warren, and I sat Fannin in that motherfucking league. Oh my goodness.
And you still won it. Let's go.
Still won. I got Alec Pierce in that motherfucker. I sat Alec Pierce and Warren.
And he went off last night too. Pierce.
Yeah, hey, white boy to white boy connection was going crazy last night, dog.
The big
my
chippers,
God.
man.
Old man to young buck.
Oh, world. Oh, no, I don't got Pierce in that league. I take that.
I'm just happy, bro. Like, see, here's the thing.
Oh, I do got Pierce. I'll take that back. I do. My bad.
Like, okay, me and Sweetness were in the chip, right? He was the worst team last year. So he goes from last place to now he's in the chip. He started off the year, he rips off 5 straight.
Yeah, but Sweetness tanked last year.
Yeah. Well, once he was out, he tanked. But yeah.
That motherfucker was tanking on everything.
Yeah. Yeah, on purpose. Like,
And he had hitters. He had hitters on his team too, bro. It wasn't like his team was just hella weak or
yeah,
nothing.
they were just beat up.
Momentum.
He just had the injuries. He had the CMC injury, and he had, Well, anyways, so he rips off 5 straight to start the year, loses 5 straight. Then he's been winning ever since. For me, I think I was like 2-4, and then I started. Then I was like win, loss, and then I haven't lost since. So it's like we have like a parallel here
And this is in the Gym Wealth?
in the Gen Wealth. Yeah,
Oh
I
shit.
think I'm like on 8. Like we're both on like 8-game winning streaks or something like that.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, it's crazy. And we got it as wild cards.
Who's your quarterbacks?
I got Bo Nixon and the Brock, and I got Cousins just in case
Oh,
anything. That's
shit.
why I'm like, don't you ruin Christmas, Bo Nix. Don't you ruin Christmas.
Who do they play?
They play the Chiefs, and I almost might play Cuzzos on Monday against the
Man,
Rams.
did you see what Cam Ward did against them bum ass? Hey Lee,
Yes, sir.
what's this fantasy saying of this year? Say it. Go ahead. Snap fucking crackle pop.
Snap, crackle,
Them
pop.
motherfuckers is done, bro.
You ain't lying.
Hey, they just brought up a quarterback from the practice squad of
Bro, you know what the
Buffalo,
time
bro.
From
was?
the
That shit
Bills
split
practice
Oh
squad.
my mama, like,
Bro,
look, bro.
It was 38 minutes to 22 minutes in time of possession for the Titans, bro.
Peacock, we need a shirt that says snap, crackle, pop, and it's got 15 in the
100%.
middle.
For sure. With the Rice Krispie little 3 dudes.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
my
need
mama.
the
No,
Keebler
put me in
tree.
a Chargers uniform and
We need the
snap,
Keebler
crackle,
tree,
pop,
and then
15.
Lee is one of them Keebler elves.
Come on now.
Yeah,
Then he
me and
didn't
Lee
go
fuck it.
one pop, then goes the miniature pop, pop, pop.
Pop,
mid-
bro. Cold
The
world.
Minshew.
Lee, you ain't no good, bro.
But he didn't pop
He's
it.
a hater.
You broke the Chiefs, bro.
Huh?
You broke the Chiefs. That's fucked up, dog.
No,
Hey,
but it's
you
good
sent
though.
them- hey,
because
you sent them motherfuckers-
in the beginning of the year, he's trying to break the Niners.
We foes.
We
Hey,
diverted
you
his
sent them
attention elsewhere.
motherfuckers from Missouri to Kansas.
Yes, sir. And they dropped the city because they had no more to
Ah,
Kansas
cold
Chiefs.
world.
They're the Kansas Chiefs.
Peacock said he would have played Jawar over Odrick. I would have cleared easily.
Oh, because
Yeah, that's like me. That league that I said that I lost by 8, fucking Travion Henderson, but I had fucking
Yep.
backup
Oh,
Muhammadu
shit.
on the
No,
pitch.
I remember
Nobody
though,
know
too.
that.
That was the
Oh,
judgment
no.
call that Peacock had to make because the Jets game was earlier and
Yeah.
we didn't have any Woody.
know.
My mistake was
He
playing
can't get
Hunt.
it done
My
against
mistake
the
was playing
Jets, man.
Hunt
He just
over
stopped
Spears,
it.
and it cost me a
That was a
championship.
smash back.
Yeah.
Going to one.
The Jets,
Taysom Hill,
that was a
Brad.
weird game. But then they started just lighting the Jets up through the air like in the second half. It was insane.
Yeah, they're
Shout out to
bad.
Tyler Shook.
Shout out to the Jets for losing.
Ones.
The Shook ones,
Good
man.
job.
You shredded. I think Shook one's got another phenomenal matchup next week. Who's he playing? He's playing someone that gets toe up.
Easy money. I want to say Tennessee.
There it is.
Oh.
There it is.
That's why I put in for their defense. I put in for their defense last week and got them in 2 spots, I think. They got you 24 points last week. If you play a team defense.
We cannot lose anymore. That is the mentality. Do not lose.
That is facts.
There's no
Chargers gear going to mud.
This is 3 weeks of this mode. We cannot lose.
Peacock, it's nothing to do with the Chargers. It's just, we'll discuss it another time. You take care of the holidays, buddy, and we'll talk later.
And he said 2 ships for him, but couldn't care less about those leagues. And we got Banks in the building. What's up, Banks?
What's up, Big Banks? Happy
He said he
holidays, my
finally
brother.
recovered from that fucking flu. Let's go, big bro.
Oh,
Bro, I'm under the weather right now. All my kids is too. This is insane. It's like right before Christmas.
Yeah.
Like, and then like yesterday, it's my daughter's recital thing, and then they're like, yeah, you know, and the teacher is sick. Like the teacher's like wearing a mask, and she's like, yeah, guys, sorry, you know, just I didn't want to miss the last day. You know, and she missed all last week, the teacher. So like they had this teacher's aide or whatever. But like, hey, Mimi's hella funny though, because Mimi leads the charge, bro. Like I'll send you guys the videos. It's hella funny, because like they had to sing like holiday songs, right? But they all get in a line, and then the teacher's like, okay, Mimi, you ready? And then because Mimi jumps up and starts leading the dance, and all the kids just copy her. You know what I mean? Like,
Come on now.
hella tight. And I'm like, dude, that's hella me. I was like, she's a sav. Like my little man, he's just too cool for school. Like I remember his kindergarten recital, they're like midway through, he just turned around, bro. Just went like this. And then his boys next to him, they did the same thing too. So there's just this block of kids. I was like, yo, my son's a fool. I love it. Because that's hella me too. He's like, screw this. Turns around.
I ain't got time for this shit right now.
Yeah, and then his boys did it too, though. You know what I mean? Yeah, that shit funny.
Bro. Hey, we got Galaxy Pictures in the building. What's up, big bro?
What's up, Galaxy? Long time.
He said, made it to the chip, Raz. How do we
Let's
feel
go.
about Diggs this week? I don't even know who the New England Patriots.
They got the Jets.
The Giants.
Oh shit!
Is it the Giants or the Jets?
I think it's the
Right
Giants.
word.
They got the Giants.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
That's the battle for first pick.
The Raiders.
No.
Oh
talking
no,
about
the
the
Giants
Patriots.
got
Oh, the Giants and the Raiders
No.
is the first.
Yeah,
pick.
yeah. Okay, the Patriots do got the Jets,
Yes,
and they
sir.
still got a chance at the one seed. It's a division rival that they should just smash handily. It's gonna be no Henderson. It looks like it's gonna be all Stevenson, but Drake May, he's been shredding, bro. He's one of the best. He's one of the highest QBRs this year. He's killing it. I mean, Diggs has been a little schizophrenic, but it is the matchup though. So I'm okay. I'm okay playing Diggs. I guess the question is Diggs or who? I remember when Galaxy first came around, probably like a month or some change ago. I remember he asked the Diggs question, and I said the same thing. I was like, I don't know what's going on with Diggs. He goes out there, and has like 9 catches that week. I'm like, all right, we just playing Diggs all week. Or all year now.
I think Diggs had some sort of growing into the number one role over there for a while. I think they were trying to like distribute the ball everywhere and not try and make him open and throw to him.
I mean,
Scheming him as the number one. You know what I mean?
Boutte got knocked out. They went to Mac Wilson, and then they throw the touchdown at Kyle Williams. What did Diggs do? Was he all right against the?
Yeah, he had a good game.
Okay, yeah, because he's about to
He
have a
had
great game.
136 yards or
Oh,
something.
that's a lovely game. Yeah, we're playing him in the chip against the fucking Jets, right? Come on.
Yeah, he's the guy over there. The guy. I don't think it's debatable anymore. I spent a second for him.
Not bad.
Oh shit!
That's because
Oh yeah. I remember what you got. I remember
You
when you
spent the first for his King D's best receiver, and I spent a second for his second best receiver. Or
Devontae went down. Devontae went
in terms
down,
of like
bro.
immediate.
Oh, Devontae and DK, right?
No, I got DK and Godart and D-Gen for first.
Oh yeah,
and then I got Devontae. I forgot what me and King D was, but I did give up a first. I might have got something back or something. I don't know. I think we busted 2 moves. Excuse me, pause.
That was a good buy. Oh God. Yeah, man. And I'm never opposed to buying veterans. And like when you throw first and seconds, it's always going to feel like an overpay for the person selling the player because of the age-wise when they're looking at it from a dynasty perspective. So those are always usually easy conversations to have. You know what I mean? Like, listen, try to buy Diggs for a second. Word? Okay. You know what I mean?
I mean, the way I look at it, it got me into the chipper, right?
Let's go.
I'm sitting here.
He contributed.
He absolutely did. I started him, and luckily I've got a squad to where Diggs is actually like a flex or bench player depending
Yeah,
on the matchup. But yeah, I had him starting on that 507 squad.
bro. I lost by 200 plus to you, and there was even at one point where I had noticed like in the middle of the day, I was like, oh shit, I accidentally put Teddy Bridgewater in there on some fat thumb shit. And I was like,
Oh
oh,
yeah,
he'll let me switch it. I was like, he'll let me switch it, but I was like, it's already over. Who cares?
yeah.
No matter what happened, there's no way I was gonna close a fucking 300-point gap. You know what I mean? Like, shout out to Puka. I'm glad I had Puka on one of them.
Yeah, that stack really
I lost to
was
Puka 3 times this
trying on
week.
at one of the most important times because shout out to everybody in the playoffs. Nobody's a pushover. So when you are fortunate enough to have that output through week 16, man, it's almost elating, especially when it was early on in the week. You're like, man, I'm feeling so good right now. I'm like, that's the best stack of the week for sure, right? I mean,
Bro,
not man, shout
the
out,
Steelers at
best
least showed about what
five.
was it, 3 straight weeks,
I mean, they
40,
literally
50, then
had
70.
career
That shit is
days.
crazy.
They literally had career
Stafford
days,
had a
exactly.
career
So
day. You know how long he's been playing?
I reaped the career days for the
Him and
the
Puka both had a career day. Of course.
yeah.
Whole world, bro.
Of course, started against
Shout
me.
out. Girlfriend is a Rams fan, so not only do I get to cheer for on fantasy, sometimes I'm like, oh yeah, and like we're like, yeah,
Yeah, it's like a second team. I
exactly.
remember the Andrew Luck Colts were that for me because I
Yeah,
always had Andrew Luck in fantasy and I just loved Andrew Luck and it kind of made me like not a Colts fan, but I was just partial to Andrew Luck. As soon as he was gone, I was like, fuck the Colts.
yeah, you'll never not
Well,
be
because the
able
Colts were so bad for years too, bad defense. You know what I mean? Just Andrew Luck was gonna throw 40 tugs. Like, fuck it, let's go.
yeah, fucking Puka. The last 3 weeks have been goddamn freaking historic. Like carrying
And we got
fantasy
him against
playoff.
AJ Terrell, who AJ Terrell's really good, but he's gonna get Puka's probably gonna be okay over here. You know what I mean?
Yeah, shout out to
That's on a
everybody
Monday.
that said that, hey, he's worth a first round pick, and y'all smashed that one. It was a great pick because a lot of people doubt Puka, especially when Devontae Adams came on the squad. It was like, oh, I don't know. But,
I found
even when
every
Cooper
excuse to
Kupp was
Kurt
on the
Puka.
Yeah, I
squad, it's
was one
always
of them.
like, if
I was
Cooper
one
Kupp
of them
is
for sure.
playing, man, I'm
Yeah,
not
I
for
found every
sure.
excuse because I'm like, he was banged up to start the year. He was banged up all August, and then Matthew Stafford was getting epidurals. I was like, okay, I'm just gonna stay away from that in redraft. I have
Yeah.
a bunch of Puka in Dynasty, of course, but like, yeah, in the redraft season, I just curbed them on purpose. Like, I was just like,
Yeah, I did too, bro. Oh my remember, I was one of them. You know what I
Hey,
mean? Hey, it's up on the internet where I said it. You know what I mean? I broke it down on the motherfucking internet 100%. You know what I mean? And shout out to bruh 100%.
Puka is definitely
That's my
in that conversation where I'm gonna he's the CMC of receivers to me, where it's like where
You gotta
everyone's
get the
so
ball
scared
in
he's
his
gonna get
hands.
hurt, but I'm just gonna play him as long as he's playing.
You got to get the ball in his hands, bro.
Yeah.
Facts.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like the only reason people are scared of CMC is because they think he's gonna die, right? You know what I mean? Puka has been
Yeah.
that guy since year 2. Like, he's just like he's missing significant time. But like this year, we got the shit. They only missed one game.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw an article saying that he plays recklessly, and I'm like, fucking football is reckless. If you're not playing it recklessly in a way, you're not playing to win, and playing to win is probably the safest way to play as a player. So you're not like
I get what they're saying
making
though. Like,
mental
You can't
Puka
mistakes. You're
catches the
overthink it.
ball.
What you
focused,
do,
and you're
I
trying to
mean,
be
what you
like,
do anything in life and you overthinking it, you second guessing yourself. So you know what I mean? You're not playing to you're not doing what you know naturally, instinctively, 100%. Especially if it's something that's like your backhand, like your backhand. Just like when we go to or just doing this shit, 100%. Motherfucker know this shit by the back of their hand. But sometimes like when you come on Sundays and you looking, it's 9:50, 9:45, and you might have been looking at your lineup this whole motherfucking week. and then you decide to go with a last minute change, whopped your motherfucking ass. 100%. You know what I mean? Just like at work. I do my same routine. When I switch something up, that's when the motherfucking monkey wrench getting thrown into the program, bro.
You ain't lying.
Follow your first instinct, bro. Your gut feeling, man. 100%.
Yeah, I agree. That was a topic during our Grit Don't Quit was don't get too fancy. You know, start your
Don't get
guys, and then unfortunately I got fancy. I think starting Brady Cook over Geno Smith was getting a little bit too fancy.
At least it didn't cost you.
Yeah,
Takes a
that's
lot of
true.
stones.
Not right there. Yeah. And then there was other cases where it was a crapshoot. Like whatever Philip Rivers did last night, I was like, I don't have too much. And for what little I seen in the highlights, that guy has got like no arm.
Yeah.
That
You know what?
motherfucker-
You know what he made an emphasis of this week? He was trying to stretch the
I
field.
couldn't believe
Trying
how
so bad.
I think it was like, you know how in baseball you get a pitcher that throws high velocity and then you have a reliever coming out of nowhere, like Trevor Hoffman back in the day. He comes out of nowhere after people been gassing at 95 plus. He
Yeah.
throws like that 70-mile-an-hour changeup just over and over and over again and fucks them up because they can't handle that like old man style, like slow pitch, whatever. And that's how I think Rivers got away with it for a little while there.
Yes,
they
listen,
they had to make it. They had to make an adjustment. It's like, okay, so act like we're playing like a 16-year-old maybe.
Okay, Chase has a question here. Morning, fellas. Rodriguez or Carter this week?
Carter.
Or a 44-year-old Philip Rivers. I don't know.
Michael Carter.
Michael Carter. See, I can't. I'm not. I'm not committed to ever say and start Carter. And every time I look at his stats, I'm like, I don't get the appeal, especially for.
Get the
I
volume.
get the running game for the Arizona Cardinals is pretty effective if you got like a true number one, but Carter just is one of those guys that just ain't it. Like Bam Knight, I know he's not playing, but he's like
Bam Knight's
so much
out.
better than
Marcado's
Carter.
playing, but
But when they're on the field together, Carter just looks like trash. It's like
he's
whatever.
really bad. Give him all the work.
If you give him
You know
all the
what?
work and you get points per
And like Chris
touches,
Rodriguez,
then
he's
I
still
love the
sharing.
Then
Rodriguez
Rodriguez
is
has
still
more
sharing.
of a. I think. Yeah, I don't know.
And what we're gonna get? Look at Christmas. We're gonna get potentially the Josh Johnson legendary
Rodriguez is
journeyman.
a
By the way,
3-year. He's been in the. He's been with them.
we're gonna
3
get
years.
the Josh Johnson
They're gonna
journeyman
give
led
every
commando.
opportunity to finally.
And like, do we got any news, Lee? Oh, shit, Lee, you ready? Let's take him.
I'm always. I got my
50-50
stuff ready.
split. McCourt,
let's take him to the street.
Take him to the streets. Hey, let me shout out the rest of the chat. We got Chase in here, man. We got motherfucking Brandon. He's AKA he's on fire in here, man. 100%. Shout out to the gang, man.
McCorsky did get that one big break. He broke that big run, but he's running into tacklers every fucking like run. It was bad. I was like, why doesn't he like slow it down a little bit and then like wait for the holes to, develop? Sometimes having a little bit of patience is like he's just running straight into fucking tacklers. It's bad. It's not what a running back's supposed to do.
Come on now.
Anyways, let's go, man.
Here we go.
Okay, let's get to that.
The street.
Good morning. Happy championship week, motherfuckers. Let's go.
Top of the morning, big bro.
Top of the morning. Hope everyone got into the chipper or got a few chips, depending on the league settings. I
Come
got
on
2
now.
last night. That's a good thing. And I'm off to 2 more.
Fuck your shit, dog.
Yes, sir. Yeah, but I made a bet. I could have gone into another one in a super flex league, I played Hunt over Spears, and that cost me.
Yeah, that's
And it
respectful.
cost me. And I only played it because it was Hunt going against Tennessee. But hey, that was me. But it cost me. It was what?
Yeah,
$60
boxes
league, but it's the
are
point
no
of
bueno.
managerial decisions. You want to say, that's it. But no, it's all good. But no, I hope everyone. I know all the GWN brothers did quite well.
Come on now.
Well, actually, the Kansas City fucked up Cleats will move to Kansas to a new stadium in 2031. The Kansas, they're gonna spend $4 billion on a dome stadium that will open up in 2031, and they will be called the Kansas Chiefs, no longer the Kansas City Chiefs.
Damn it.
Oh wow, they're picking a side. Okay.
Yes. And also for those, DK Metcalf got a 2-game suspension, but we shall see after his hearing today. I guess the commission is going to hear it today, from what I heard.
Missouri, they lost the Rams, and then the Chiefs said, "Fuck y'all."
No.
Now, speaking of DK's suspension, the
They didn't
two
want no
games-
misery in there.
the two games.
in their life.
Now, the 2-game suspension DK got could be costly if upheld. Based on his contract, the suspension would void not just the rest of his salary for the season, but $45 million in future guarantees, 25 fully guaranteed in 2026, and 20 guaranteed for injury in 2027.
What? Yeah,
And
that's crazy
the
'cause
clause is detrimental to the league.
I was just about to go there.
Yeah.
It's a new thing that they put in all these contracts. It's also under the guidelines of like player conduct policies, things of that nature. Like, it's just a big no-no to swing on a fan. Did he hit, bruh?
He didn't even connect from the video I saw.
But you was right though, Bogey, about the backstory about the fan.
Yeah.
Oh, my mama, that
Yeah,
shit.
they've been trolling this guy.
Yeah. Well,
Like, he's there with a group too. The people don't know about this.
and
That
he
guy is with a
actually
group.
moved down 3 rows to get closer. I did see that too.
Yeah, he walked down there.
Come on.
Yeah. So to me, there's
He had fun. He had an issue with Brett last year when he was with the Seahawks. Listen, there's like, this is like a thing. It's even on Instagram. There's a group. I don't think this is the same group, but it might be. It's a group of individuals. They go to all these games and they just talk shit with their phones out. And they talk shit to fans and they talk shit to players. But they get down there. You know what I mean? Whether they're buying these seats close enough, but they're right there, always by the tunnel, always by the thing, getting hella close. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Or like you're gonna get a chance to yell some crazy shit at them while you have your phone out. And it's so funny though, because they get reactions out of dudes, and I feel like this is one of those guys, man. I was talking to Steamo this morning. I forgot to ask him because he sent me some shit one time on Instagram. He's like, these guys are hilarious. He's like, they've been doing this shit for years now.
Whole world, bro.
Yeah.
Whole city. And now they about to get a layup for some easy dough now.
Yeah, bro. Because
Exactly what they wanted.
they can, because it's like
See that
a
motherfucker? He did the fist pump after DK missed him.
you know what that
He
was?
said, yeah,
Ching.
yeah, motherfucker.
Well, the NFL upholds the 1-game suspension for Seahawks offensive linebacker Derek Hall for stepping on a player.
Yep, can't step on people.
Yeah, and the
Can't
Chargers.
do an 8-tail stomp on a person, man. You have to do that shit in the end zone, man.
Yep.
I'll
Well,
walk up there. I'll walk that out.
Come on,
Chargers linebacker Denzel Perriman was suspended for 2 games for repeated player safety violations. Yep. Now, as for Tyreek Hill, if he's released, it could help the Dolphins free up more than $35+ million. And he also is seeking a trade. I saw that this morning.
He'd rather be released so he can pick what team he want to go to.
Exactly.
Hey, shout out to whoever dropped him in the Boomate. I spent all my fab on Tyreek Hill because somebody dropped him.
Somebody dropped him in the Boomate?
Not gonna lie. I didn't even go look and see who dropped him. I just spent all my
I wasn't even aware of that.
Yeah.
Man,
Now, after missing 2 games.
I'm in the Boomate.
No. After missing. After missing 2 games
Yeah,
due to
you're
a
right.
partially collapsed lung.
Sorry, Lee, my bad, Brad.
It's all good. Now, after missing 2 games due to a partially collapsed lung, TJ Watt's return to play remains murky and uncertain this season.
So Lee,
Damn, Brad,
with
they
you
came in.
with you being our resident Chargers fan, when Tyrod got poked up, how long did it take for him to be able to come back? Because that's what brought Justin Herbert off the bench.
The next
And then he came back as the backup because
backup. And
Right. So how long was he out for though?
Oh, he was out for about 2 to 3 weeks.
And like I made this joke back then that Tyrod Taylor was the good luck Chuck of
To
QB.
Justin Herbert.
So you said he was out at about 2 to 3 weeks.
Yeah.
And this what is this for TJ? This would be week 2 if he sits.
This will be his 3rd week. Coming this week will be the 3rd game he missed.
Yeah, this will be the 3rd.
Yeah.
He missed 2 games. Man, but what's fucked up about it is like they didn't, it wasn't a Tyrod situation where when they pierced Tyrod's lung, right? It didn't collapse his lung because that's what they're
It just
saying.
punctured it. Huh?
Yeah, but that's what they're saying happened to TJ, right? Because then it's like if you have a collapsed lung and it gets filled with all kind of fluid and shit, you have to drain the bitch. Then you have to, it's a crazy rehabilitation.
And talking about that shit started to make my stomach.
Now this shit's wild. The Miami Dolphins offered 4 first-round picks to the Bengals for Joe Burrow before the draft.
I thought 3 was the max that you can offer.
They offered him 4.
No, but see, I thought 3 was the max. I guess there isn't a max then.
No.
Hey, but what was the when they tried to do that, Lee?
In 2020 for the draft, they offered him 4 first-round picks.
Who did this?
The Dolphins.
You know what's stupid? But the Dolphins still took Tua and not Herbert.
Hey, I don't care. I don't need an El Concusto.
Tua wanted to go to Miami or to the Chargers.
Okay. I got a question for the panel and for the chat. What's more likely, McDaniel stays or Tua leaves? I mean, McDaniel stays. Or Tua stays, or it's just both of them is just gone.
I think it's more likely both of them are gone. But if I had to choose between the two, I think it's more likely that McDaniel stays because think about this. McDaniels right out the gate got them into the playoffs. Then he got them into the playoffs again. Then he was like a game or 2 out the next year, and then this year happens. So it's like but the reason I'm pointing this out is like he came there and inherited Tua. You know what I mean? He adopted this existing team. It wasn't like he got to ever get a shot at molding it into his likeness. He has 2 more games to like show out with Quinn Ewers, right? Because then. That could be like, all right, because here's the thing. It's Miami's not a draw to coach there. One, because of their owner being involved in shady shit before. Their GM, who still stays the same GM, who was involved in said shady shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like they're not really a draw. So there is the probability, maybe not a high probability, but it's not a 0% chance that they retain Mike McDaniels.
Now, there's been a few blurbs coming out the past few days. The Bengals quarterback Joe Flacco has a chance, if Patrick Mahomes is not ready, to possibly maybe be in the mix for the Chiefs beginning next year.
Who cares?
Exactly.
Now, OG don't have a job no matter what, huh?
Yeah, Wacko Flacco got a job, bro.
He got a job.
We talked about Dak Prescott. He is going to play on Christmas Day.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Now, as for Brady Cook, he's going to be the starter against the Patriots in Week 17. And Quinn Ewers will be starting this week again also.
Yep. Yeah, we're not going to see 2 anymore. What about any Javonte?
Oh, I'll get to that in a second. Now, as for some coaching news here, Vikings are hoping to re-sign defensive coordinator Brian Flores during the offseason.
They should because going back to the Miami thing, that was when the scandals came out because they had him signed to a contract that stated if he loses games, there's a little bag bonus for him. He didn't fully understand the whole sign of contract. There's NDAs in some of these clauses because then he tried when they fired him. for winning too many games, he tried to sue them. Remember that?
Facts.
And then they were like, hold on, bruh. Your lawyers are stupid. You signed an NDA saying that you can't discuss this. You know what I mean? So they put the NDA there to hide the shady nature of it. So then they blackball. So then he gets blackballed essentially because he tried to sue the league. And it took Mike Tomlin to be like, come over here, bro.
Yeah. Well,
I mean, hold on.
Mm-hmm.
He said, come over here, bro. You know what I mean? And because Mike Tomlin is the second and third chance guy when it comes to head coaches. He even brought over Dwayne Haskins, rest in peace, when the then Washington football team canned him. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
He gave a third chance to Mike Vick to sit behind what's his name, Ben Roethlisberger that year. And you know what I mean? He brought in Brian Flores, and Brian Flores was phenomenal. Then that landed him because he was like a DC assistant. You know what I mean? Then he gets the DC job with the motherfucking Vikings, and you know what I mean. Now he's back in. You know, because it's hard to remove being blackballed. You know what I mean? So shout out to Mike Flores. They better retain him because someone's gonna offer him a job. Like I feel like if Atlanta goes defensive minded again, they can look at a Brian Flores. You know what I mean?
He's a culture changer. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
that motherfucker ain't taking no shit. He hurt Tua feelings. You know, we can say what we want to say about how he did with the Tua situation 100%.
He wanted to win, so he played the Magic Man.
Huh?
He wanted to win, so he played the Magic Man.
Come on now.
He's like, look at Tua, you don't got it yet. You know what I mean?
Now, as for John Harbaugh, is not fretting job security in his 18th year with the Ravens because anything I'm not thinking about because it's not given for us to think about. So he's not worried about his job security.
Who's this?
John Harbaugh, the Ravens.
John Harbaugh. No, they are not going to fire no John Harbaugh. He is not good at all.
Now, as for
He's
Mike
one of the
McDaniel,
best coaches in the game. They're not.
As for Mike McDaniel, he's expected back with the Dolphins next season, but Tua is not.
See, there it is.
Now, as for Bengals, Zach Taylor is likely back for 2026.
Yeah. Why would they get rid of him? Just because the fans put a billboard saying
no,
fire
but
him.
Joe Burrow wants him back. He likes the staff they have. He says
You know
Burrow,
what they need to do? They need to bring back Brian Callahan, bro. And Bill. They need to bring back the son and the son and the pappy because Bill Callahan had that line as shitty as they were personnel wise. He had that line playing awesome,
and
when he was there.
And the Queefs did come out and say Andy Reid will be back next year.
Why wouldn't he? The only way Andy Reid will never be fired.
No,
he will have to retire.
Exactly. Now the Cardinals are.
I'm just saying this because that's like why I'm trying to figure out why would they come out and say things like this. You know what I mean?
Well, the Cardinals are likely to bring back Jonathan Gannon.
Once again, going back to the Miami argument, nobody wants to coach there. It's not a draw for a good head coach, right? Or it's either a draw for a retread or some hot youngster that's coming up that you want to give a chance to, and they're going to take the job regardless.
But just like how you just said about McDaniel inheriting bro over there, he inherited Kyler Murray, and that motherfucker he gone too this year 100% because the way that God with Brissett. You know what I mean? It's like, the writing on the wall for Kyler, 100%. They going to have the quarterback carousel, like they say in the offseason. We going to have a lot of motherfuckers.
Hey, look at this, bro. Kyler, he's going to go to Miami, and Tua's going to Arizona. Let's go.
Now, as for Marcus Freeman, is expected to be the top college head coach candidate for the Giants.
That's
You guys see the weird thing going on with the vertical stream? You see that, JD?
What'd you say, big bro?
Are you over at the production table? I don't know what happened to the vertical stream, but I don't know how many people are on that vertical stream. But right now, it looks like it's in wide format for them. So it's all funky, and it's all like half of our faces are cut off and stuff. It looks all funky. I don't know what happened. I just got back from taking care of some stuff, but
bullshit with YouTube.
He went over there to Pound Town, didn't he?
Now, as for Chiefs defensive coordinator Matt Nagy,
take care of some stuff real quick.
Chiefs OC Matt Nagy is a serious candidate for the Titans head coaching job.
Hell no.
That's terrible.
He ain't
Hell
on
no.
there.
They bet not.
Now, yeah, so but now I put together with the injuries that happened in 16. Be prepared for potentially playing without players this
You mean week 17?
week 17, yeah. Lamar Jackson got
What?
hurt. Jordan Love,
What?
though. Josh Jacobs, it could be up in there. He's dealing with his ankle and whatever he's got. Jordan
What?
Mason is out with an injury.
What?
You got Trevion Henderson, who got El concussed, though.
What?
And Vidal has an injury to his back and neck. Rashid Rice, they don't know.
Hold on. My neck and my back.
Yes, sir.
My neck in my back.
My neck. Okay, continue.
Rashid Rice, they don't know about his status of this week also.
Oh,
Now,
he's
also
so
Devontae
dizzy.
Adams, they already said is not going to play for championship week. So now let me get to the violins.
There it is. The man, the myth, the
Oh
legend
yeah, we
himself.
back, baby. I see you now.
I
There
think
you go.
he's I think he's in the background working the magic.
He figured it out.
Yeah.
Sorry
Now-
for giving everybody a headache for cycling
Yeah.
through
Now-
all of our options, but obviously I was doing something wrong.
Well, Lamar Jackson is dealing with a back contusion. He has no timeline. Josh Allen, he's
Hold
good
on.
to go.
Who's that with a back contusion?
Lamar Jackson.
Oh, yeah, that poor guy.
Yeah.
He always does this to everyone He does this to
Lee, look at
everyone,
the
bro.
screen, Lee.
Oh my God! Look at those big ears.
You to the motherfucking streets.
Yeah, go ahead.
I know that. I gotta get a hoodie with my big old fat ass face on the front paws.
Hey, that motherfucking federal, bro. Hey, look at the top. Hey, what?
I saw that. Yeah,
You
I
see
like
the top?
that.
Pause.
Yeah, I love that. Now, Josh Allen, you can
Hey,
fire
that
him.
motherfucker been back there
Yeah,
cooking. My
even
bad.
though-
Yeah, he been whipping it up, man.
Even though Josh Allen is dealing with a foot injury, he's expected to be active week 7. JJ McCarthy has a hand
Hold on,
injury.
real
Hey,
quick.
wait.
Hold on.
We're not going back into the past. We're not going back into the past. That motherfucker said week 7.
No,
Yeah, I was like, hold on.
17. Week 17. I said week
Come
17.
on, Lee.
I wish a lot of us wish we can go back to week 7 right now and make some adjustments and make some changes.
Yo,
If I can go
the
back and I know what I know now.
Now, as
I
for
wish I was a
JJ
little
McCarthy,
bit taller. I wish I was a baller. I wish I,
I wish I had a girl who
who
looked good. I would call her.
now as for JJ
I wish I had a
McCarthy,
rabbit in a hat.
I have
with
a
a bat.
6'4" Impala.
6'4"
My
Impala.
bad, Lee.
JJ McCarthy's got no timeline with a hand injury.
Oh shit.
Now Jordan Love, El concussed, though we don't know when we'll see him. They say week 18 possibly. Malik Willis is dealing with the shoulder injury. His timeline is TBD. Marcus Mariota.
Yeah, hold on. Who do they got then?
Nobody.
If it's not Malik Willis, who do they got then?
They gotta have. I think they signed someone from off the streets. I don't know who it was, but I'll have to check into that one.
Was it Tolzien?
Yeah,
Remember
we
Tolzien?
gotta look into that, bro.
Yeah. Now,
I'm
as
just
for
saying
Marcus,
though, because like, you don't want anybody chasing a Romeo Dobbs down from last week, or you know what I mean, or
Probably the only motherfucker you might want to play is E. Wilson. Oh my
You
mama.
ain't lying up.
Cold world, bro.
E. Wilson's the only one that get to work too.
Cold world.
I hate
bro.
you, Josh Jacobs. At least Silky beat me badly.
right
Yeah,
now they
he's
have
nice
no one at
guys.
quarterback.
I'm googling their transactions right now to see if they're active.
Now, as for Marcus
Shout
Mariota,
out to
he has a hand and a quadriceps, and his timeline is TBD.
Yeah, and we might see Josh fucking Johnson on Christmas, bro.
Yeah. Jordan Mason is dealing with an ankle and injury that they
Yeah,
say
you already said he's out. Are you going in circles right now, or am I tripping? Because we went through the Jordan 11 and he's on the Jordan Mason again. Like,
All right.
And then the last
you
move
might have
that
wrote it down twice,
the Packers made was on the
and
20th.
George Kittle's dealing with a sprained ankle.
no.
But it's not a high ankle. It's
Hey.
considered
Now,
lateral,
Javonte Williams is dealing with a neck injury. That's all they said.
Yeah, he's been dealing with that shit since since last week. So
And Amar St. Brown is dealing with a new injury that came out this morning.
for real?
Yes, sir. Now, as for Packers tight end John Fitzpatrick, he tore his Achilles.
Damn.
Cardinals cornerback Garrett Williams tore his Achilles.
Damn.
And we know about Quinson Junkin is set for surgery this week for his ankle dislocation and his fractured fibula. But they say it's a 4 to 5 month rehab. 4 to 5 month rehab. But the good news, there was no damage to any of his knee ligaments. Pat Bryant was diagnosed with a concussion, but cleared of any other major injuries. So, as for Cowboys, Ryan Flornay, he injured his knee. They don't know about that.
Hey, that motherfucker could have had 2 TDs that game.
Yep.
They called one of his TDs back.
And Walter Nolan, the third.
It was a stupid hold too. I was hating on that hold. I don't think it was a hold.
Hey, that shit cleaner than the motherfucking Peacock. Oh my mama.
Yeah, man. Shout out to the neon Peacock fella.
Come on now.
Yeah, so, but that's all the injuries news. But it was a bloody war out there. That's all I got.
Just in true tradition, because it's been a couple of years, 3 out of the last 5 years for my little man's birthday, because his birthday is early January. But I'm like, it's usually because I've won championships, so I don't want to. Even though I secured a split, we can just use some of that money because that's what I always do. Like, hey, fuck it, let's go to Disneyland.
Come on now.
That's the proper way to celebrate a championship.
Yeah, I mean, when you win a championship, where you going, right? Where you gonna go, Bogey?
I'm
going to Disneyland.
If I get that big bag in the ALB, I'm trying to make some house improvements. So like the dogs going to some house improvements on my mama, bro, 100%.
It's only first and second, huh, in the ALB?
I want to say the third get their money back.
Oh, okay.
I ain't placed them. This is my first time being in the championship since 2014.
Let's go.
I didn't place every place in that league except for one. 100%. Oh, and multiple times in other places. You feel me?
Let's write history.
Come on, exactly. Motherfucker trying to go down in the history books, bruh. 100%. And I made moves in that league all motherfucking bro. I mean, I think y'all was there when I acquired CMC.
I feel like we were along for the ride for the last few years.
I think I acquired CMC on the stream, y'all. 100%.
Yeah, I think you did.
You
like
said
week
Javonte.
5.
It was Javonte.
Josh Jacobs.
Josh Jacobs.
Josh Jacobs and fucking Zay Flowers.
Zay Flowers, boss. I remember specifically. You go, what do you think about this? I go, fuck Zay Flowers.
Come on now, smash.
Yes, you did.
Yeah, come on now, facts.
I was like, I'm getting CMC. Fuck it. But also when you broke down the rest of your team, I was like, oh shit, you're about to add CMC to that team.
Cold world.
Right? It was like, hey, see, that's what chances make champions, bro. You know what I mean? You sold high on the Jacobs and the Javonte, because Jacobs, he was shitty.
And sold high on Scatterboo. Sold high on Scatterboo. Sold high on I had one more running back. I started the year off with Gibbs, Javonte, Scatterboo. Damn, I'm burnt. But I had 4 fire-ass running backs, and all the running backs I hit in the late round. Only one, I took Gibbs at the 104 or the 105 and punted on all the other shit. You know what I mean? 100%. I had Brock. I drafted Brock and traded. I traded
Brock Bowers.
I drafted Brock Bowers.
Oh, okay.
At the draft,
the
day after the draft. No, the day when the draft ended, I traded Sutton and Purdy for motherfucking Baker, right? Yep. So I already started the year off making moves. You know what I mean? I had shipped out my whole team. My original team that I got right now is only Gibbs, Bowers, Pickens, and Rice, I think, bro. Other than that, it's all wire players.
There's one thing that comes to mind on what 2025 was, and that was the wide receiver heavy drafter. Hit it out the park. If you went
Yeah,
wide receiver, wide receiver, wide receiver in those first 3 rounds, you probably made your way into that playoff spot, and had some weeks where they just all fucking hit for you, and it was
lovely.
a showcase. Yeah. Um, I'm probably leaning on that again.
And Ray.
I know it's early, but I approached a lot of teams with running back heavy emphasis. I did a Gibbs and a Saquon team that got me into the chipper.
The big
Um,
chipper.
so not saying that the running backs can't do it for you, but I felt fortunate to get Saquon in the second. So that's why I fired there and got Saquon. But
And with you
uh,
getting Gibbs, when you got Gibbs, was it a top 5 pick?
I think it was like a 6 or 7.
Yeah, he
So
was
you picked
number.
in the middle of the second round to get Barkley.
Oh yeah, I'm
Yeah.
always I always found myself there somehow. But that's my favorite spot, so that's okay.
Yeah, 6
Yeah.
7.
Yeah.
And the only 2 running backs in the top 5 next year is Gibbs and Bijan. Them is the only 2 top 5 running backs.
I would argue that if we're talking top 5 running back position off the board.
No, I'm
right?
talking about in the first 5 picks.
First 5
In
picks.
the first
Because I
5
was
picks,
say
it's
I
only
think
going to be
Achane will
Gibbs
be
again and
outside the top
Bijan.
5. Yeah, no, I'm with you. Bijan and Gibbs, and then I can see Achane and Taylor. Achane and Taylor
In
being
the back
like
end,
outside.
they're going to be in the back end, pause.
Yeah.
And then CMC,
Craig
if you got
McBride- Craig
CMC,
McBride's
you
gonna
got
be expensive.
CMC at the back end of the first or anywhere in the second.
And it's
To
about
the moon.
And it's about
That was crazy. Whoever drafted CMC this year, bro, I know you are fucking loving it, dog.
Yeah.
And then the people that drafted, there was a breed of people that drafted CMC. I'm not saying any names, but we had representation. And it's even documented on, you guys can watch it on our channel. There was CMC drafters, managers who intended on trading him at one point.
Oh yeah, I
Because
traded
they were
him.
so fucking scared to have him.
I traded him, but there was a dynasty move, so I'm not hating the outcome on the haul that you can get for a dynamic producer for a championship aspiring squad. I didn't think my squad was it in that league, so that's a piece that I'm willing to move for. Because like I said, that was a quarterback heavy draft, I think, for myself. So I missed out on some nice wide receivers, and I regret it real bad. And I'm hoping that I can turn those
Were you the
first.
Jaden Daniels team there?
Yeah, I think so. I have
still made it to the playoffs. That's right.
in the
'cause then I
Brotherhood.
sent you Danny Dumbass.
I had
that-
Mariota, but and then I
Okay.
bought I bought Dumbass in the
Yeah,
preseason.
early in the offseason.
Yeah.
Good deal for you too. I think it was straight up for
J.K.
for
Dobbins.
J.K. Dobbins, so I can back up. Hey, both of them ended up with season enders too, huh? So,
Yeah, because it was still is it gonna be
yeah,
AR5?
RJ.
And I was
Hey,
like,
I was
I don't know,
legit
probably
playing both
not.
of them all year.
Let me go ahead and pull the trigger and get Dumbass on my squad because I've never been ever
Let
since
me
he
overpay. I was like, let me
got some
overpay.
legit film and some tape on him. I haven't been impressed enough to. I don't know. I think that in the startup, I almost felt like Anthony Richardson was free wherever I got him. That's the only reason.
That's a fact.
Oh, my
Yeah,
bro.
I mean,
It was not
I think
a
you got like 10th round
single
pick.
digit round. It was not a
Oh,
single
world.
digit round. For
Yeah,
sure.
it was like a 10 or 11.
Yeah,
You're like, yeah, why not? He was like your third.
yeah.
Yeah, it's a crazy. Listen. We're not done with this year yet, and we're already plotting on next year, obviously, because this thing doesn't end. But these playoff leagues are going to be fun because it's like it's a different beast. But there's all the concentration of only 14 teams, in the player pool's a little shrunken down, right? And it's just a different beast because that's the one thing that gets me off of man, I only made it in one of 22 leagues, but got into fucking I had hella bye weeks and everything. Just shit happens. Players die. Where I didn't lose. There's no managerial shit where I fuck that up and it haunts me. You know what I mean? So I feel good about that.
Hmm.
You all right over there, Lee?
Yeah, it was already decided before the Monday night game in all of my matches. So just one of those weeks for me where I had some breathing space. I didn't have that Monday night stress. But shout out to all the kiddo owners and he coming through big time. I saw that.
Yeah.
Brock.
I love you, the
Man,
Brock.
now my opinion on who I believe is the better quarterback has shifted over to the Brock's favor. I don't think Mac Jones would have been able to put up the 5 touchdowns like that. But go ahead and
It's still
shop
my
him
game.
because I believe my Jets would love to acquire him for I don't know, a reasonable price. I like the idea of him starting for the Jets. That would be a nice come up for a team that if the Cowboys and others they all kind of lean. There's speculation on Diego Pavia. I've watched that quarterback play football, and I don't want that. That's not a quarterback that I'm interested in.
No, he's got a lot of issues, man.
No way, yeah, especially for a top 5 pick.
No, I think he's hurt. Have you seen the
Or whatever.
his social media and the things he's doing is killing his stock.
Okay, good.
Is he a Trump supporter? Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm not saying that. He's doing things
I'd say that should help his cause in the NFL.
off the field that is not good for a franchise quote unquote quarterback. Just hasn't been drafted.
He's
Yeah,
undersized.
you know what they say a franchise quarterback?
It's like a
What is
Kyler
a
Murray.
franchise quarterback? Like somebody who carries himself as the face of a franchise, right? And on and off the field, he's just like an all-around good dude, right? Like Lamar Jackson's probably a perfect face of a franchise.
I don't want a 5'9" quarterback. Please do not.
Yeah, that's crazy work.
Do
That's how
not
small
do
dude is.
That's how tall he is. He's the next Kyler Murray.
See, it's the Bryce Youngs of the world
Probably
that are.
not
That
even
are
that talented.
Huh? Is Bryce Young taller than that? Is he 5'10"?
Yeah, Bryce Young is taller than that.
Wow.
He's like 5'10", 5'11".
We're getting close to Doug Flutie range right here. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Diego
With
Pavia.
5'9".
Please.
I think Flutie was like 5'8".
Find another rumor site to call home.
That's totally
find,
a quarterback that would get drafted by the Cardinals.
That would be a Cardinals pick. The Cardinals are gonna pick Diego Pavia.
And the Cardinals trade up.
He's another
They select Diego, 5'9" guy.
Well, the Caleb is bigger than Kyler. For sure.
Wow.
But the kind of comparison type of game they play. Yeah. So maybe there is a home for Diego somewhere. It's not my Jets, hopefully. Please don't let it be the Jets. That would be after all the great moves that they
guys got rid of Quinn
did to acquire all those first. Please don't waste it on a mediocre or terrible quarterback, I would say.
I mean,
prospect
moving on
wise.
to Quinn Williams, right?
Yeah, you gotta get all those picks that we acquired, plus the players. They're quietly making a name for themselves and finding a home on the roster. I think AD is fine, and we got
Garrett Wilson obviously coming back.
Yeah, so that duo
He's paid.
2 first.
Sell him, bucket, trade him to the Niners. We got money now. Once we get rid of Ayuk, let's go.
No, I don't want no part. I think Ayuk has got a home in
There it is.
Washington.
We'll send you guys Mac Jones, Mac Jones for Garrett Wilson. Was it Mac Jones in the third for Garrett Wilson? Fuck
Yeah, right.
it.
We gotta keep. We
He's like,
gotta.
that's
We,
not the point. He's like, we got to keep Garrett Wilson. I mean,
yeah,
they
we
did pay
gotta
him.
keep Garrett Wilson.
They just paid him, so you know
Yeah,
what I mean. He's not going nowhere. Brees Hall's the one who's probably gone, or they franchise tag him hella annoyingly.
that would be annoying.
Yeah. I mean, why
And
wouldn't
I,
they? Though?
and I don't think he wants to get franchise tagged.
No,
Well,
fuck
maybe
no.
he does actually, because that's
Well,
a
actually,
good
yeah,
one,
well,
a
like,
1 year
he
payday.
still have CMC in the game. That averages it up higher because I think CMC's getting like dub, right?
Yeah,
Or he's getting like dub. I think the franchise. We looked this up not too long ago. I think the franchise tag will be like 11 million.
every running back though wants a 3 year deal. Just to that
Yeah,
security.
and get their 25 guaranteed.
Yeah,
That's like the going rate for these guys. 25 to 30 guaranteed, and they have their 2 years on paper. It's like a 3 year, but 2 years on paper. You pretty much pay all the guaranteed money up front too, with as a signing bonus. Like Saquon, what did he get? 15 a year or something like that?
yeah. I feel like the 2 years that's the deal that a player really strives for.
Breeze hasn't
Unfortunately,
showed that. Like, as far as,
yeah, he'll probably get
even
a
though
3 or
he
4
can
year
be
deal.
that guy, he just has it's such a bad team that you know what I mean.
I think somebody will fork over a 3 or 4 year contract, and he'll gladly take the years.
Yeah, you can put the tender on him. Pause.
Yeah,
And then someone can come trade for him for like a fourth or whatever it is. Because they were looking for a third last year. I think a fourth would get him this year.
yeah, yeah. Because the more money you make, the more it gets taxed. So spread it out in smaller payments is less tax, and plus it's just 3 or 4 years to maybe win a Super Bowl. Come on, Jets.
No, that's a fact. I mean, shit, if I'm rooting for the Texans because they could be an example of that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, shit. Look at the Bengals. 2 years. They brought on in 2019. They brought over Zach Taylor. 2020 they draft Joe Burrow. 2021 they're in the playoffs and they go to the Super Bowl. You know what I mean? Like it can happen.
It can happen.
Yeah,
The Patriots.
Patriots might do it. Shit.
It was hard. It was hard to kind of like not see what they were doing on the off season. Building that defense was phenomenal. Like
And you're
that
always
was
a Drake May truther. Like so, when what you're seeing, you're not surprised by. Like most
Mhm.
people.
the defense has really been the difference maker for them too. Like they're underrated. The fans love Drake May, and I'm not a Patriots fan, so I see them kind of like they gravitate towards Drake May, and they want to give him all the credit and pretend that he's the next Brady, which he might give Brady a run for his money. I don't know. I don't want to say that he's bound to be the GOAT. That's hard pressure. That's too much pressure for him. Anyways, the defense underrated. New England's defense, they can get the job done. They can score some touchdowns. Special teams too. Overall, I'm not really surprised because of the way that management and coaching staff treats the situation. They went into it thinking that they could get to the Super Bowl. I guarantee that. That defense is no joke. There's a lot of veterans on that squad.
Yeah. I mean, that's in true New England fashion, right? Because you know, I mean, that's kind of how Bro was as far as playing under Belichick, because he's never coached under Belichick, but he definitely coached Vrabel at least. He definitely coached under Cornell, who's a disciple of Belichick. You know what I mean? But then definitely playing under Belichick, like he runs it like that's why New England, right? Robert Kraft has stayed within that tree somehow, some way, even though maybe when it comes to the coaching tree, Vrabel isn't a part of it, but he's from the player branch. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I mean, they brought in Mayo after. Remember, Mayo had the deal.
To give Kraft a little credit, he's not he's not a owner that doesn't involve himself with the players. So like we see it all the time. When they're celebrating, he's in the middle of it. The players embrace Kraft because he comes and he appreciates the players. I'm sure, whatever we don't see, like that's not televised. I think um, from a player's perspective, if you have the owner involved in day-to-day operations, that means a lot. Some
And
organizations,
then there's Jerry Jones,
yeah. Then
who like
there's
wants
another
to be the
level
coach and
where
everything.
you
He
just
does
need to
everything.
kind of
He fucks
like,
it up
yeah,
to his own detriment.
you got to slow your roll. I mean, like now and nowadays, especially because
Like, look at the
maybe
Roonies.
he,
Roonies are a good example of it. Ownership that's very highly involved, and they're not out. They're out of the way of like the coaches, though. You know what I mean?
yeah, involvement on players and player activities.
Yeah,
You need to
and
just
culture. Like more
let
important,
the
like the
coaches.
Roonies that want to make sure like this is a great organization when they're spoke of behind closed doors. You know what I mean? You
It's
can't say that about New
it,
England.
I'm sure it's an awkward relationship when you're Jerry Jones and you wanna
Yeah, like who's
just
the
just
next
point your
puppet?
fingers to those fucking early '90s championships. You're like, those were so long ago.
I
Come on,
I need a puppet.
just give it
Like,
up.
yeah, you know what's funny too? He had it right. Brings in Jimmy Johnson, but Jimmy Johnson is like, listen, I am no puppet. You know what I mean? That's kind of crazy. Cause it's like, but also Jimmy Johnson, he's admitted this back then. He's a lot of ego where he was like, listen, stop taking credit for my moves in the media. Like Jimmy Johnson didn't like that. You know what I mean? Like Jerry Jones been there. Yeah, we all the moves we made. You know what I mean? Like no. Give credit to Jimmy Johnson. Like you know what I mean? Players scouting the players. Like the team they built. He didn't like that. Ultimately, when they're winning the championships, he's not getting the credit that he felt deserved from his owner. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well,
Meanwhile,
maybe.
you know what I mean? Jerry Jones, he's already shown that he's going to be the face. He's like, if there's a face of a franchise, okay, how about that? Who's been the face of the franchise for the Cowboys in the last 30 years?
In the last
Jerry
30 years.
Jones. It's been Jerry Jones.
Yeah, I guess so.
You know what I mean? Like since Troy Aikman and all them retired, and Michael Irving and what was Brad's name? Emmett Smith, and you know what I mean? That was that era. Even Jimmy Johnson was a face. You know what I mean? With his fucking crazy hair and his fucking, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no matter how good Emmett Smith or any of the players that they had, I mean, it pales in comparison to a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
They didn't
Well,
get
'cause
any of those.
he's
So
been trying to replicate the triplets for a long time. He had remember he was calling them the new triplets when he had Dak, Zeke, and Dez, right? We had the Great Wall of Dallas 2.0. You know what I mean? Like he's still trying to replicate that 90s team in every way he can. But instead of like adapting to what the league is, maybe. But then you look at like Dak, where it's like, wow, Dak is leading the league in passing yards right now. You know what I mean? It's like, is that a testament to you have a bad defense? It's giving up a lot of points, forcing him to throw all over the place. Because that's what it's been. This is why I love Dak in fantasy. You know what I mean? It's just certain things that where it's like, you know what I mean? It's at one point the owner, you know what I mean? It's all business to him. Right? But
yeah,
football business should be the, you know what I mean? Like at least his son prevents them from doing crazy shit like drafting Johnny Manziel. You know what I mean?
Who, Steven?
Yeah. Like remember there was the story about they had to physically restrain him from putting the card in for Johnny Manziel. And then they went and took fucking I think it was Zach Martin or one of those linemen that went for like 10 years. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Yeah, you know what I mean? It was like, no, we're building this line, Dad. You wanted the Wall of Dallas, Great Wall of Dallas 2.0, Dad. Yeah, Uncle Jerry's the food, though. I like Uncle Jerry. If he had a show, I'd watch it.
would you?
Many
I would
people,
watch maybe one.
many
He's like
people
an
here
alien.
many people here in Dallas want Jerry to give it up and give it to his son, but he's not going to.
Back in my early days of content, I was way more morbid, right, with my humor. And I was very consistent. I would say, you know what the Cowboys fans need? They need Jerry Jones to be unalive. Because that way, But also follow that with a joke that he has all the money in the world. Listen, he figured it out. Listen, I found the youth. It cost me $1 billion, but now I'm live forever, Steven. Steven, I'm sorry, Steven. There's not enough.
I think he
enough
bought. I was 320
for
million.
both of us. You know what I mean? Like Jerry Jones gonna live forever, man. They need Jerry Jones out of the picture, is what I'm saying. And then maybe because it's been a broken record. You know what I mean? It's been a broken record. I think their main draw is that they're America's team. And
It's crazy. It's crazy. Jerry bought the Cowboys for $140 million. That's not that bad. These days, and now some are going for what? $1 billion plus now?
At minimum.
Exactly.
These joints go for billions of dollars where you could have minority owners that'll throw in like 100 million or 75 million or 200 million, and then now they have a piece of the team. But that's the thing too, is like it's the television. Okay, it's not the economy as far as the consumers that put the money in these people's pockets. It's the television deals and the streaming deals, all this shit. This is where the big bulk of the billions are, the billions on billions that are coming from to feed these teams. You know what I mean? Look at baseball. Look at baseball. Baseball, they pay hella money to their players.
Jerry don't care about winning. He cares about money. He hit the nail on the head.
I like money. Money is the best.
Money makes the world go round. Yeah. I wonder who was in the running to buy the Cowboys back when
Jerry bought it.
yeah. Maybe it wasn't an attractive buy. I don't know. What yeah, I don't know how many really rich people there were. I guess 140 when you think about it in today's numbers. I'm pretty sure that's not enough money to get you a WNBA team. I don't know that $100 million. Maybe you could get a WNBA team. MLS? I don't know. Maybe they're more than $100 million. Definitely ain't touching nothing NFL related. NBA, MLB. We're talking multi-billion dollars now. Like whatever the Chargers are worth, like that's because they don't have.
Hey, kidda, he wasn't competing against anyone. He just took it over for HR Bright. That's what they're saying. I was just reading it.
I mean, like they didn't even just like go up and say, "Hey, who wants them?" I feel like he got a hometown discount or something. On that
It says here he just stepped in to buy the Dallas from owner HR Bright.
Yeah. What a bum!
What a name.
I mean, think about it. There's as legend has it, when it comes to the Thanksgiving games, right? They put Dallas and Detroit on there because they were historically bad teams. So they're like, oh, who in the hell's gonna go play on Thanksgiving? They're gonna give it to the Dallas Cowboys and the Detroit Lions, and whoever has to play them, they just got to deal with it. You know what I mean? But I think they even had them playing each other initially.
Yeah,
that was like the tradition, right? I think but when and here's a marketing genius, Uncle Jerry, he buys the shit and it's America's team. You know what I mean? He fully branded that because I think they were already referring to it as America's team, right? I think. I wouldn't know. I'm not a Cowboys fan.
Yeah.
But I enjoy the history. The history is good.
Yeah.
If you know where you came from, then you might.
In order to tell his story, we got to make his story. Tell him, Bo.
Lil Wayne. That's a
Come on now, and we trying to get in these books, man.
Come on. In order to tell his story, we have to write his story.
Come on now.
Yes.
We in there, man.
I want to say that's a Lil Wayne bar, but I can't remember. He definitely might have borrowed part of that from someone.
I mean, it's right there in writing, so I don't think he was the first. You know what I mean?
You're right.
Shit, there.
That's a fact.
Oh, well.
In order to tell his story, man.
Man, I think I'm gonna throw the chickens in the air fryer tonight. Fuck it.
Oh, what kind of chicken we talking here?
That little, the wings, and they already got the pre-made like rub on them. So
Oh
Come
yeah.
on now.
Mhm. Air fry those to the maximum. Yeah, I got some. What is it? We did a Costco run yesterday because I was like, all right, fuck it, let's go do it now. See, this is where I fucked up. I ran up in that motherfucking all in the rain yesterday, like a fool. Woke up this morning feeling shitty. I was already feeling kind of shitty yesterday.
Get some dog food, some toilet paper, paper towels. I need to get
You
the
got
mom
the- you got
dog
the pup nursery
so
going.
I can give her some chicken and rice for the next few
Right.
days.
Yeah, so she can get that good boobs juice going for the pups.
Come on now, some bone broth. We're gonna put the chicken in the rice with a little bit of bone broth to give her that protein and whatnot, help her to bounce back. Oh my mama, yeah, I gotta get my.
How is
But
how
like
is
you
my-
though, bro, I hate going out in the rain, bro. I mean,
Yeah.
if it's necessary, you know what I mean. But bro, that
Yeah.
rain will fuck me up, dog.
No, you ain't
100%.
lying. Like I'm out there, but I realized too. I was like, so I go out there, it's pouring, and I go, fuck it, let me grab the umbrella, cause like I just stepped out there for 10 seconds, and I'm like, that's hella far to the door, right? I'm like, let me just go grab the umbrella. But even just going to the back of the car to grab the umbrella, I'm soaked already.
I'm telling you,
fuck.
bro.
Stupid me. I'm like, well, because this is the shit I tell my kids all the time. Hey, it's raining today. Stay your
Put a
ass out the
jacket
rain.
on.
Put a jacket on. Put your fucking umbrella. You know what I mean? I'm like,
Take the Crocs off and put some real shoes
yeah,
on.
put some fucking socks on. God damn it, you wearing Crocs
my
right
mama.
now. And they just be wanting to wear the Crocs for real though, huh?
All day, every day.
I mean, shit, slip them on.
I had them once. They were the off-brand version, but when I first put my foot in them, they sucked. Because the way that my foot is shaped, my big toe is not the tallest one. So just like
My
that
middle
arch
toe's the
over there,
tallest.
yeah, that arch it didn't fit my foot. But after a little while, it dug into it, so it created a spot, and it
Yeah.
became all right after a little while. But yeah,
I ain't gonna lie.
those were my first and only ones I ever had, and they didn't last. They were Chargers.
Powder
They were
blue.
fucking Chargers. No, they were actually had like the
Oh, the
Charger
Charger
logo.
logo. Hey, I be having all kind of shit. Like I got house shoes that are Niner joints. I only wear them in the house. The little
I
Godfather.
never had no Crocs. I might get me some instead of some slides, or
Hey,
just to rock it out to see
Crocs
how
are
they
hella
feel.
comfortable.
Because that's all I rock is slides, bro.
Me too.
Oh,
I rock Vans all day.
I do the flip flops.
Like I almost want to get me a pair of Birkenstocks.
Yeah, I like
My
the
girl-
flip-flops
my girl's
too,
wearing
bro.
They're hella
Oh, my
comfortable.
God.
Like, I don't give a fuck about
I got some nice ones. They cost like $60, and like when you put your foot on them, they're soft. They feel like
Oh, they feel
high
good. Yeah,
quality.
see, I can
Hey,
rock that.
look.
Yeah.
Hey, they got fly shit at the Crocs too. They be having shit that look like shoes and shit.
Mhm.
And like when you put your feet in it, we're walking on the moon, bro.
Oh wow.
That shit. The Crocs. That's why you see all them nurses and everything. They all wear Crocs. and
All
shit.
right, is the Steelers a good defense to pick up for the championship?
Who they play?
What they got this week?
They got Cleveland, but
Probably-
it's
probably-
green though.
Oh, yeah, they gonna send the house. They was sending the house against Detroit. Hey, that motherfucker Gibbs only had like 7 yards or 5 yards on the
Yeah,
ground.
that touchdown
dog.
saved them.
That
I
shit
would
was
say if you can
crazy.
get
Pittsburgh
the
coming to play,
Patriots,
bro.
I would play the Patriots.
If they're not, they're taken.
Yeah, but the Saints.
Yeah, I just was checking that too. They're not available. This is what's
Okay.
available: the Saints, Tennessee, Chargers, Cleveland, Tampa.
If the Saints is
Bengals.
available, take the
Yeah,
Saints.
I just.
Saints are not available. Saints are not available.
Why
So
you?
then
you
what-
look-
I thought you just said they
I
was
said
Available.
Steelers, Tennessee, Chargers.
Oh, he meant Steelers. Okay, Steelers, Tennessee, Chargers. Play the Chargers, bro.
No, I'm good on that one.
Well,
I'm
because
good.
like when all else fails, just play an actual good defense. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I
And
mean,
then look and see how many points they've been putting up for the last 3 weeks. If they've been putting
'cause
up
they
anywhere
get
over 10
sacks and
points,
turnovers.
close to 10 points and over, then they've been playing kind of consistent, bro.
Yeah. I go by. Oh, it says actually I've been to the last 4. It had the Chargers, then Jaguars, and Dolphins.
Huh?
Yeah, Yahoo, because it's
Well, the Jaguars got the Colts this week.
Mm-hmm.
Play the Jags. I
Yeah,
really
Colts are eliminated, so they're not gonna.
Basically, yeah.
They're probably just
yeah,
gonna run.
maybe they see what they have with Riley Reed.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't know if the Rivers thing is continuing.
I mean, are
So
they actually mathematically eliminated now?
Not yet. They're not
I
yet.
think that's a
Okay,
Rivers
then they
thing
run
though.
back
Rivers
Rivers.
was
They run
only gonna
Rivers
come
until they're
back.
like.
I don't think Rivers was coming back unless it was a situation.
Yeah, and remember they pulled him last night too. Riley Leonard came
Yeah,
in
he
the
threw the
game
pick
last
six.
night. That's
remember
when I
was
cut the
saying
game
pick
off
six?
last night. Is when I seen Riley Leonard.
It
Oh
was
my
in
mama!
the
I was
script.
crushed. I ain't gonna lie.
I wrote the script. I said Philip Rivers pick 6 in the script.
Come on now.
End of the game. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. Yeah, this yeah, I got decisions to make, bro. I'm lightweight thinking about Kirk Cousins over Bo Nix for real, bro.
Well, I do have the Saints in my other championship match, though. That's a good thing.
I get Kirk Cousins on a Monday in a potential shootout because I don't know what the fuck to expect from this Broncos game, bro.
Mm.
Who the Broncos got?
Huh? They got
Who the Broncos got?
The Chiefs, who just got shredded by Cam Ward, but it's like it's a full game with the third string guy, I think, right?
Shit.
The third string. I don't even know who that QB is.
They just got up Bouchel. I forgot Brad's name.
Yeah, that's
Got
what
him
I'm saying.
from the Bill.
Who is he? Fuck is bruh. Yes, I don't know. I'm kind of in a fuck conundrum a little bit. I just, you know what I mean? But I wouldn't mind just playing Cousins on a Monday. And I got Puka, Cousins, and Bijan to fall back on the Monday play. You know what I mean? And not just because it's the Monday anchor play, but they're in good spots. Then I can avoid the short week game that I don't really think is going to be too competitive when it comes to. But I mean, who knows, right? Who knows? This is just what the Force is telling me, and I think I'm going to go with it. There's been too many times where the Force was telling me shit, and I break it down, and then I don't do it. I go with the fucking vagina play. Because that's another thing, too. It's like, all right, Rockwell, who's got me here? But Kirk Cousins has been a part of it, too. You know what I mean? Mac Jones was a part of it. That team, I only had but 2 quarterbacks to start the year, so I had their backups. But then, good thing I had Mac Jones, and I had Kirk Cousins, and he became a thing after fucking Penix died, because I never had Penix on that team. Dynasty is crazy like that. Picked up Philip Rivers just in case. You just never know. Shit could just all go bad.
You ain't lying.
Yeah, so I'm excited, man. Shout out to everybody that made it the big shippers, man. We in this thing. This is what it's about. This is why we do this shit. The glory and the bag, in that order. Actually, it goes it's like 1A, 1B.
All right, J.J. McCarthy has a hairline fracture.
And so he's not going to play then.
Nope.
Damn, that kid just is fucking. He just dies.
This is what it says.
Poor
Says
kid.
here, J.J. McCarthy, who underwent an MRI and other tests on his right throwing hand, suffered a hairline fracture, and he's out this week, meaning he's done for the year.
That's a fact.
Mm-hmm. Sir. And Judkins underwent successful surgery.
Damn, he broke his leg for real.
Yes, sir.
It's gonna be a good value next year.
They did say there was no ligament damage in the
Yeah,
knee.
broken leg is way better than any kind of torn anything.
Yeah.
Any kind of torn ligaments. Broken leg,
Yeah.
bones will heal back and be even stronger, bro.
Mm-hmm.
It's just the nature of the way a bone will heal. Like when it comes to calcium, it's like layers. It's amazing how humans work. It's like it's layers. Same thing if like when you see fighters, if you were to like X-ray fighter, like professional fighters, UFC guys, Muay Thai guys, you know what I'm saying? You X-ray these motherfuckers' fists and elbows and all this shit. Hella layers of of calcium built up on their, you know what I mean? Because they've just been pounding shit, and it just your body builds layers on top of it. You know what I mean? Makes them more dense. Like Muay Thai fighters, they'll kick the absolute fuck out of like these stumps. You know what I mean? These fucking wood poles, metal poles, whatever the fucking bamboo or whatever. They're kicking the shit with their shins. Yeah, killing all the nerves on their shins. At the same time, pulling hella layers of fucking calcium on your shin bones. So when you just absolutely destroying motherfuckers. Then you catch a motherfucker, he checks a leg kick and breaks your leg when he checks that shit. Because that motherfucker been kicking fucking shit with his shins his whole life. Shit crazy like that.
All right, Dan Campbell said they got good news on Amar St. Brown. Let's find out what it is. Which is his knee is irritated, but it's a short week, so we shall see if he plays or not.
That's not good news. Well, the good news is just irritated.
Irritated.
Yeah, he's gonna play. I think it's really like, are they out of it? Are they mathematically eliminated?
I think they are. Let me see if there's an E next to their name. I think they are.
Really?
Let me double check though.
Fuck, that's annoying.
Let me see if there's an E next to their name. Standings.
I wonder if we'll get Ricky this week. They might shut him down to the playoffs.
Detroit has not been eliminated yet, but they're 8-7. So I think
Yeah, they're in can't lose any more mode. So they should
it's win out
on them. They should beat up on the Vikings. Then depending on if the who's who they need to lose. Then, you know what I mean? Because the reason I'm asking this is because I'm trying to see is like, are you gonna sit your guys because you're out? You're not out. So
they got the Vikings in Chicago. Yeah.
Yeah, and it closed the years with Chicago. Yep. And like, if Chicago can lose to the Niners, that keeps them alive. It keeps Detroit alive.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go, Niners. We got to take care of business this week. It's a big game right here. Ben Johnson, this motherfucker, man. God damn it.
I think the bigger thing, right, is walking away with all your health.
Yeah.
At this point.
Yeah, because you wouldn't want to get hurt.
Yeah, maybe not overwork CMC. Keep his touches minimal. Just keep the most important pieces ready to go.
CMC? I'm like, that sounds like something I would say if I was playing against CMC. You know what they do? Limit him. Keep him preserved as much as possible.
Yes. Yes,
I nailed it. I swear to God, I'm the same way. You're not guilty of anything but being how you're supposed to be. You gotta speak it into existence. Listen, I'm a Niner fan playing against CMC. I'm playing against CMC too. I kind of need, you know what? Let's get some Brian Robinson action going here. Let's see if we can win this game and keep CMC preserved. He's coming off a big game. I knew he was going to go off against the Colts. They've been shitty against the run all year. Here's what's crazy is that since the return of TJ Edwards and then now the return of Tremaine Edmonds as well, they went from giving up 5+ yards per carry to running backs to 3.5, and it's probably even less after last week because they kept Green Bay in check. So I'm just saying, like, TJ Edwards being back, big deal. You know what I mean? It's a big game right here. They're very susceptible in their secondary, though. especially because they have an aggressive secondary. You know what I mean? So they're giving up big plays here, trying to jump routes and all kind of shit. I love it. But they also lead the league in turnovers. That's why they're so aggressive. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Because they hit pay dirt more often than not. Makes them susceptible, but hit pay dirt more often than not. They've been getting picks and turnovers and creating fumbles. This is going to be a good game. And we're a defense that couldn't really even stop a Phillip Rivers yesterday. And I literally had to write pick 6 into the script. I kept saying it all stream last night. When it happened, told y'all. But I got to write into the script some Caleb Williams turnovers because he's sloppy as all hell, and we see that on film. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
We went Saleh, when it comes to Saleh and when it comes to Shanahan, like we have this coaching staff has went to war with the Ben Johnson Lions over the past couple years in some big spots here. So it's not like we're not familiar with what Ben Johnson will do, but it is different personnel, right? So, and they're one of the best running teams. We're like 17 against the run going into last night. You know what I mean? So we're lower than middle of the pack against the run, but we fairly kept JT in check because we got the return of Bethune doing his thing. Shout out to Bethune, the Bethoonery.
You know who we hate right now is Josh Allen. We hate Josh Allen.
I do hate Josh Allen.
Who do you? I hate.
All my
I
Josh Allen shares had bye weeks, and then he died.
I had to go. You know what? Don't get too frustrated now. Go look at the numbers. And you know
we
what
like
he's
having Josh
doing?
Allen.
You know what
He
he's
just
doing?
decided to shit the bed.
The same thing he's been
Was
doing
James
since
Cook really?
2020. He's gonna finish either number 1 or number 2 in the league in fantasy
Since
points
2020.
scored. Since 2020, either number 1 or number 2. Talk about a model of consistency. That's a consistency of greatness.
That's over half a decade now. 20, 21,
Yeah,
24, 25.
yeah, probably
That's
one of the
6
more valuable fantasy
Way more
assets.
than Lamar. Way more than
Of
Lamar.
yeah, on a
Lamar got
consistent
2
basis.
MVP
Yeah.
seasons, yes, but
There's
he
nobody
is such more a
comparable
risk.
to the Stallion, Josh Allen, number 1 or number 2 since 2020. That's wild. I know we still got one more week for fantasy, but he's currently number 2 or number 1, depending on how your CMC fits into it.
And he had to die. He had to not die on me like as in physically, but he did get hurt in the game. But James Cook having the 3 tugs against a stout Browns defense.
Now, where does Bogey? Where would you put James Cook next year in the drafts? In a
he's third. He's probably third or fourth at the position off the board.
We have to respect the production at this.
Yeah, 2 years straight. Sure. 2 years straight, and it's not this year. It wasn't just built on the tugs. He added the yards this year. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he added the rushing yards because it was like, that was the whole thing was like, either way, my point is he's probably at least third. He's probably behind. I'll put him behind a Bijan and Gibbs in no particular order. Gibbs, Bijan, Cook is probably the order. People might even argue Cook over Bijan. There's going to be some factors here with Bijan. It's like, who's going to be the coach? What's the scheme? What's the identity? You know what I mean? There's going to be some, you know what I mean? So we might even get Bijan a little cheaper, quote unquote. He's still going to be top 5 at the position at minimum.
Yeah.
Drafted wise. This shit going down. Man. We don't fuck around. This shit is crazy. Fucking Super Bowl week. I'm hella excited. Really, I know we had some news and all that, but this show, I just wanted to get hurt and just kind of have that calm before the storm. It's Christmas and it's fantasy championships. It's part of the year. Just glad that it's been part of the schedule. Because we all in our minds have it on the schedule. Get to the promised land. You know what I mean? It's been several years that the streak has been alive. I'm glad to keep it alive. Hopefully I can keep the winning streak alive. You know what I mean? And take one of these home.
That's what it's about.
Yeah. It's fun though. Especially especially because our crew is savage, bro. Like, I think it was Dennis in the chat this morning, or in a text thread. He was like pointing out, like, so I'm looking across all the leagues, hella GWN affiliates and or GWN brothers. You know what I mean? Like, come on, all of us. Everyone's a GWN affiliate at minimum, but we do have all the hitters. All the fucking hitters is in it everywhere. Then there's the recruited hitters, the ones I've been going to war with for several years. Where I'm like, come over here now. You know what I mean? Like, shout out to Johnny Mittens. Johnny Mittens, he's one of them. He was like, next year I got a whole legion. He was like, I got a whole legion that's gonna follow me wherever I go, because there's like a pilgrimage going on. You know what I mean? You know, fill in the blanks, right? And I'm like, listen, Johnny, we can do it. You know, you're gonna take care of all them people. You know what I mean? Because when it comes to the GWN joints, our screening process is pretty dope. You know what I mean? Like, I can't wait to get Emil in the leagues, because we know Emil get down. He been rocking with us forever. You don't have to worry about that. You know what I mean? Like, you know, because there's been some instances where someone brought in someone and then they ended up leaving like abruptly, like this year. And but the dude made it right. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't, you know. And shout out to the dude that brought him in. He immediately stepped up, like, I'll take care of it. Like, no. We'll give the guy a chance to make it right. And the guy did make it right. But I appreciated that, because that's what I'm trying to avoid, is that someone having to step up for someone that they brought in that ended up leaving. You know what I mean? Like, you know, trying to ditch out on trying to dine and dash. This isn't for test driving. Right, this is the real deal. It's always a bag involved. So I'm glad we can. I'm glad that we attract that type of competitor. You know what I mean? It's going to be some type of money, real bag, and it's going to be real competition every time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like, and shout out to our man Dennis. Like, he's like, I'm rooting for him. I hope he wins that 32. That's a hell of a mountain to climb.
Yeah, he's
And next year, I can't wait for the 32. I might even do 230 next year.
I'll probably join both of them.
Yeah, that's a fact. I know that most people would. Because you get $100. $100 gets you a chance at 2,000. You know what I mean? Like, combine, you know, because it's like it's 1,000 for the winner. It's like, so your 50 can net you 1,000. Hey, 2 tickets. That's how I always look at it. How much is it? Oh, it's $100. Okay, so what's the payouts? Like, you know what I mean? Like, we always get that understood, and we go, oh yeah, okay, I'm in.
Ryan Kelly's not playing Thursday.
Who's that? Oh, the center.
Yeah.
Where is he at now? Oh, where is he at?
He's
with the Vikings.
The Vikings, yeah.
Ooh.
Jordan Mason will not play.
Yeah. He got a season ender.
Yep. Yeah, the Chargers assigned Jared Patterson back to the active roster because of what's his name?
And now this is the second time they elevated him, so they're probably going to have to sign him to the active roster again.
Yeah, he was signed. Yep.
Oh, he's signed. He's not elevated for the practice.
No, he was signed to the active roster, and Royce Freeman to the practice squad. So
that's an indictment on Vidal.
Yeah.
His neck and his back. He's been running hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this is why you drafted Hampton in the first round. You know what I mean? Now he's getting healthy. It's time to give this kid the whole workload.
Exactly. We'll see what he's got.
Yeah, and then obviously you'll have some Jarrett the Parrot Patterson.
Yeah,
he'll be in some relief work, but especially in positive game scripts, like because that's what at heart Jim Harbaugh and Greg Roman want to do when they're winning these games by like multi scores. They're running both running backs like crazy.
Mm-hmm.
You've had, I think, 3 examples of that this year.
What do you think have we heard anything on any of the teams resting starters?
I haven't seen anything just yet. I mean,
he did say when you were gone earlier, he did mention Dak.
Dak is going to play Christmas, yeah.
Okay.
How much they play is a different story.
Exactly.
Javonte, what about Javonte? Is it game time?
He's dealing with a neck injury, so
when is that game? Is that one in the order of the 3 games?
Let me tell you right now. Hold on.
They're playing the Commandos. Because they usually give like the middle of the day games to the Cowboys because they're fucking spoiled.
Do
You know,
I put
shit.
Bryce Young over Dak again?
I mean, but he's playing Washington though. You
All
know what I
right,
mean?
it goes
Yeah,
Dallas,
I know.
Washington to start.
All he needs is a half, huh?
All right, Dallas and
He threw
Washington.
200. He threw 170 in the first half against the Chargers' tough ass defense last week with 2 touchdowns.
Hey,
That was just the
Bogey.
first half.
Dallas and Washington started off at noontime. Detroit, Minnesota.
Okay, so it's the early game. Okay, good.
Yeah.
Because I'm so gonna fire up a Malik Davis if they rule out
Javonte.
Yeah. Because
And then
it's the motherfucking Commandos. They're one of the worst run defenses.
yeah, exactly. So
I want that running back.
and then Saturday is the Chargers and
I got
Houston.
Malik Davis everywhere. I picked him up weeks ago just in case.
So,
Moments like this. I got no DK Metcalf, so I got to figure out a spot there. He was one of my flexes. I hate you, DK.
I hate you too, man. I do. I think my pivot though. What was my pivot when I got the news? I committed. I was like, you know what? I guess it's time for who did I throw in? Oh yeah, Dalton Schultz. So, welcome to the starting lineup, Dalton Schultz. You've been
Promoted.
solid. I've been getting him in there. It's a flex heavy league. Um, and this is how you get into the playoffs, ladies and gentlemen. You utilize one of the best tight ends in the game as a bench piece. Um, but yeah, I have him starting, and it's fine. I guess it makes the decision that much easier because it would have been a hard sell against Cleveland anyways. At Cleveland against a Cleveland team that's clearly trying to improve and put their best foot forward every time they step out onto the field. So I don't just view Cleveland as a pushover when
Defense
their
at all.
an offensive player goes on against their defense is pretty solid. Yeah. Yeah, I was just saying while you were gone, I had to pivot from DK to Schultz.
Oh,
So
yeah,
Dalton
that's not a
Schultz,
bad pivot.
yeah, Dalton Schultz is probably
Yeah,
getting
Derek, Dak is going to play on Christmas. I haven't seen anything about players being rested just yet, but as soon as I do, y'all know. I'll let you know that. You know that.
all right. Please do as soon as
Will
you
do.
can.
If there's money on the line.
Yeah, yeah. Other than for a minute there, I got all excited. I thought we were getting games for Friday as well. So I
Yeah.
was like, man, this is quite the freaking championship week. 5 days in a row, but 4 out of 5, still good. Still like it, including 3 in a row. So Saturday, Sunday, Monday.
Yes, that's crazy.
You know, Dak is playing Xmas. We just don't know how many quarters. I feel like if we're striving for fantasy greatness, we want a minimum of 3 quarters out of Dak. Um, we know with the high-powered receivers that 3 quarters is better than a lot of quarterbacks full games for sure. But this is do or die. There's no more ifs, ands, or buts. If you're sitting there with a nice quarterback on your bench that you think that might get more opportunities to throw the ball, it's hard to say that the freaking Cowboys. It's just that offense is built around the passing game right now. It's in Dak's hands. They run the ball effectively, and that's why the passing game's as good as it is. But yeah, 100%. Pickens, CeeDee Lamb, um, that those two they demand a fair share of targets, deservedly. Let's get those guys the ball. Um, but yeah, Javonte is another guy that got us into the chip, and now we don't
Shout
know
out to one of
how.
them Guccini specials, man. Javonte Williams, man. If you fuck with me in the offseason, I had you drafting that motherfucker, man.
Absolutely,
Come on now.
you heard it here. We were hyping the motherfucker up. And like it if you know his college profile and his draft capital and the way that the Cowboys play football, it was right there for you to evaluate, and you didn't have to pay up to get Javonte. You should have
Come
been
on
on.
now. Facts.
No, that was a pick that you could have easily had going back out and looking at everything. That's one of the misses that a lot of managers are looking at right now. They're like, damn, I should have got Javonte.
Whole world, big bro.
Plus, I think Dallas is going to sign him for an extension. So,
And we'll do that. Part of the fun, like the I love coming on the show and talking football with y'all. And when it's the off season and we can look back, it's the new off season. We can look back and start to say like, hey, these are the hits, and here were the misses, and really evaluate the draft and the way that the season came out. That's where you make your money, man. You got to draft well. Year in and year out, it's the teams that draft accordingly. They find their way to the dance.
You ain't never lied, big bro.
Not saying that luck don't ever find its way in there, but I'd say odds are that the right man wins at the end of the year.
Talk that shit.
Let's go. I mean,
Yeah.
things can occur in the field.
Yeah.
I've seen the best teams get ravaged by injury.
Luck gets in there. It sneaks its way in there, but how you approach it, Bogey.
Still destiny.
It's like I'm playing golf, Bogey. I didn't sit there and say I'm gonna beat Bogey. I said I'm gonna put my freaking best lineup out there and hopefully I win. I had
It's you versus the course.
I didn't even think about you, right? It's like
I love the golf analogy. That's my favorite.
Yeah, that was a good one. When you dropped that ism, I was like, that's 100% right there. It's
because you never have to, instead of worrying about what your opponent's doing, because you should.
I used to. Remember when you used to?
Yeah.
And you'd like, oh, that guy has the quarterback of my receiver. Like, who fucking cares if he's your player and you think that he's going to score more points than the other guy?
Still got to do what they got to do.
Yeah, you're not rooting for players to not produce, more or less. Otherwise, you're going to sit them because of the fact. You're not going to go, oh, my opponent has the quarterback of my receiver, and therefore I'm not going to.
In golf, your opponents, they're playing the same course as well. It's what I mean. So that's why I love that analogy, because it's like, all right, listen, we're all playing against each other.
You versus the course.
Right, we're
playing the course, right?
Right. I see you on the 18th.
Our course is the waivers.
The last hole, the 18.
The free agents and our bench. That's our course. We got the obvious picks and we're not sitting Josh Allen and we're not sitting Pukas and stuff, right? Those are easy. However, that other 65% of your squad, best believe it's not always easy.
Yeah. You know me, you see me in a lot of these dynasties. I'll trade so much to get top heavy as possible, where my decisions are almost made for me every week. I'm like, all right, here's my solid 10. play them. You know what I mean? Like, but then, over the years, this is what's funny about that, though, is because over the years, saying when you get some of these dynasties and they go like, 3-4 years into it, you should have Frankenstein monsters. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're supposed to. You know what I mean?
That's a interesting way to look at it. It brings me to this morning earlier when I'm looking at my how
Where you're
everything.
so squatted up, you're like, damn, I have Diggs is a decision I
I
might
have
not have to make. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
you got
but
hella options. That's a good thing too.
I guess it was the dynamic of the way that the teams that got into the championship for me. All three teams are very different from each other, and the way that I created them are very different from each other as well.
So you created
Um,
different monsters.
Yeah.
in a way, it was forced because one doesn't have IEP, and it's a super flex heavy uh, um, build. So you get 3 regular flex and a super flex.
Yep.
And then you get a tight end spot and a full array of 3 wide receiver set and 2 running backs and 2 quarterbacks, right? So
Yep.
it's a flexy league. So
That's why
anyway,
it's the Tyrannosaurus Flex.
yeah, uh, that one was best available. I remember that draft fairly well.
Yeah, you
Uh,
give Saquon. Why not? Right?
yeah, yeah,
Talk
I
about
just did. I had no plan, but the best available worked out for me. The other one was a second year dynasty, and then the other one was a startup dynasty. So 3 very dynamically different squads got into this championship for me. I wish I got that 32-man team in there. I was this close, man. The week 14 killed me with too many buys. Fuck week 14. Fuck you, NFL. Don't ever do shit like that again, please. Don't fuck with week 14 anymore. That shit sucks.
it'd be the first week 14 I can remember, I think was 2020. And this was still a 16-week season. So in the NFL. So I remember Tom Brady and like Jonathan Taylor and like, it's like the Colts and the Buccaneers that year were like, it had a week 14 bye. I was like, what the it might have been week 13. Yeah, it was week 13. And then once we got to the 17-week season, there you go, the following year, then all of a sudden we're having week 14 buys.
I am the biggest opponent
I don't
to
ever
it.
look at the
Please
buys.
get that week 14 shit out of here. I don't like it one bit.
You know
I
they
know
might
you.
take another
Hey,
preseason game off.
the
and have
Niners,
another
the
regular
Niners might
season
like
game.
it though. They had some
Yeah.
great weeks after that week 14 bye. So
Have you heard of them talking
it
about
worked.
adding another week, and it wouldn't be another week, it'd be another 2? Like it would go to
Yeah,
They're about to
because they
take
have to
another
have 2
18
preseason
weeks,
game
but it'd be
off.
a 20-week
2 buys.
season.
Yeah.
It'd be a 20-week season with 18, and they even toyed with the idea of having 2 bye weeks per team.
You know what that means? We're gonna have to up the ante on these buy-ins.
Yeah.
Oh, now.
Well, there's levels to it, right? You know what I mean? There's
It's like
levels to
we
it.
got 2 more weeks, so let's add $5 per week, or whatever, $10 for $200 and
We
$5
started
for.
something new in the East Side League this year. So last year it was always 200, right? Then this year we're like, it was Diamond Joe. He's like, hey, I'm about to start campaigning to drop in another 50 on there for 250. I'm like, I'm with it. I'm with you, right? Then everyone quickly agrees. And then we're like, fuck it, let's add 50 every year until the East Side League becomes $500 buy-in.
Okay.
And then we just keep it there. It's a 14-teamer, right?
Yeah.
Oh, world.
So, yeah, so if we can get them up to 300, then yeah, in a couple of years we're on the way to 500, and then just stay at 500. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, because put your fucking money where your mouth is. What's funny is like, I be telling fools, and this is always the best. Like, I'll be like, yeah, we can do payment plans, bro. It's $200 leagues. You know what I mean? Hit me with 50 4 times in an off season. or 4 times
Yeah.
throughout the
That's
season.
why you need that's why you need a 12-team $1,000 buy-in, bro.
See, and I'm hella down.
Oh my mama, bro.
And then we just throughout the off season, everyone just pays like it's a bill a month. And then once we get to the season, we got it. Let's
Oh
go.
well.
I'm
That's
hella
the
down.
elite of the elite. $1,000
I'm
buy-in.
hella
You
down.
know what I mean? $12,000 take home, and then you just
Buy
divvy
more.
that up from first, second, and third, bro. Oh my mama.
I'm
we
hella
can
down.
just
That's gonna be one we gotta draft in Vegas too. We're drafting that in Vegas.
Yeah,
too.
that has to be a live draft.
Yes, there's the West
no
Side and then there's
computers.
the Thou Wow League.
Come on, the Thou Wow draft. Facts.
Hey, listen, I'm down, man. I'm hella down. I'm super
Oh
down.
world, bro.
Yeah.
That's
Especially-
real cereal right there. That's real cereal.
That's real
bro.
cereal.
Yeah, that's cold milk.
All right,
That's
what's
cold.
on your Christmas menu for you fellas?
I don't know.
So Christmas Eve.
breakfast, and then I'm gonna be back here firing this motherfucker up.
Yeah, I
I
was gonna
got
say,
wifey's at the
Chris-
store right now. I had her get us some New York's steak, sirloin.
New York steak. Okay.
Yeah.
New York
That and I'm doing
Oh, yeah,
lasagna.
you said you barbecuing for Christmas early.
Yeah, she's out there getting the steaks right now.
Oh, and you got some ribs too.
Yeah, ribs
Yeah, I
and
remember you said
rib
that. There
steak,
you go. Texas
rib
Christmas.
steak, rib steak and lasagna.
There you go. Yeah, we always do Christmas Eve at the in-laws. So that's right across the street, down the street type shit. Walking over there. So I mean, I'm gonna turn up with candlestick in them. And then it's my
Shout out
side.
Candlestick.
Yeah, man. Shout
Yeah,
out to
shout
Bro,
out to Candlestick.
And my side is always Christmas Day. It's that I think it's either at my sister's or my mom's crib over here, and that shit ain't till the evening for real. So like I'll rock with you, JD, during the morning games and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'll
I'll
be
be at
there
the
for
crib.
morning stuff. Yeah.
Kids wake up in the morning, do the gifts, all that shit, and then they spend the rest of the day. My girl and my oldest, my two oldest, they can spend the rest of the day getting ready till we leave, basically. I'm like, yo, I got. As my two oldest daughters grow up, they're like hella like their mom. Like, you know, they get ready and it takes hella long.
Come on now.
I'm very efficient. I'll even to the point not get ready until we're going soon. I go, okay. Right?
Yeah.
With 10 minutes to spare, I'll show them I can get ready in 1 minute. Because I already have thought about my outfit. I already have it out. You know what I mean? I've already thought of them, premeditated these things. You know, my girl's like, how should I do my hair? I don't know. I would have, if it was me and I had lovely locks, I would have been plotting that thing all week. You know what I mean? Because it's part of it. I can imagine having hair. Hair is like, you know, it's part of the do. It's part of the outfit. You know, how are we going to do hair today? Step it out. You know what I mean? Yeah, women, I'm glad I'm not a woman. And I'm glad that I'm a man that
Yeah,
loves
I
women.
hope not.
Yeah.
See, it's comments like that, Lee.
No, I wasn't speaking to you.
Really? The timing was like spot on.
No, I was speaking to my wife. She's right there.
All right.
I'll be there in a second. Hold
Shout
on.
out to all the lovely women, mothers and sisters and aunties and all of them, grandmothers. You know what I mean? Because they are the creators. We're the builders.
Oh, dear God.
We'll build shit. Creating, it's them.
Yeesh.
We might plant the seed though, right?
Yeesh.
You know what I mean? Oh, the old school way. In new school, now they do like science shit too. They can just take a whole Woowopolis and then put it in a Woowopolis, bruh. Shit crazy.
You learn
Big money
that.
things. Yeah, I'm old fashioned though. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? Christmas gonna be some other shit.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Love Christmas. It's all about just being with the families and shit. You know what I mean? Of course, people, you know, gifts and shit like that. That shit cool. But you know what I mean? You know, because also it's just about like, you know, as years go by, like there was a time period where I broke a lifelong streak of seeing my family on Christmas because COVID happened. It's like, wow, that's different. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so like these last couple of years has been dope. You know what I mean? Like, oh shit, we got Christmases. You know what I mean? Let's go. It's back. I love that shit. That's all my memories as kids, turning up at the holiday parties. You know what I mean? Even when we were kids, you know what I mean? Dancing at the New Year's Eve parties. That shit was dope. You know what I mean? I would have hated if the world, like, you know, we didn't know what it was when they started shutting everything down. Like, oh shit, whoa. You know
You're
what I
right
mean?
there.
I've seen this movie. But then it was like, cool, we're back. You know what I mean? Because I would have hated my kids to not grow up and have the same type of memories as me.
Yeah,
You know what
COVID changed a lot of
I mean?
things.
For sure.
Yeah.
Maybe. I mean, first of all, people should wash your hands, you dirty motherfuckers. Especially you motherfuckers, like, all you men that go to the bathroom. I see you motherfuckers. I'm not watching you in the bathroom, obviously, but just I'm washing my hands real thoroughly. Someone walks into the bathroom, does their business, and then walks right out. Just bare hands the fucking.
Oh, I can't stand that shit.
Maybe their immune system's stronger than mine, but not. You know, it's just the things I don't do. I'm not bare handsing a motherfucking a bathroom door, man. Public
Yeah.
bathrooms, man. Never.
I hear that.
I'm not doing it. Get a tissue paper or a motherfucking paper towel or some shit.
It only takes a few seconds, you know. All right, Josh Jacobs limited at practice today. Okay. But Jordan Love is going to practice at a limited capacity.
So he might be pacing. When's their game? They played Saturday. So
Saturday.
if their game is Sunday, that works out for them because he has an extra day to clear.
Yeah.
Because Saturday, so it'll be a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. That's 5 days you have to clear. Because that's why when people get concussion on a Sunday, their best bet is to clear by Saturday. If you didn't see them trending at all, the NFL might push for this one, bro. You can't have Malik Willis is hurt too.
Yeah,
They might push,
he was limited too.
yeah, but they might push for bro to play. I believe in that shit, bro. I believe in fucking the NFL picking selective politicking. Like, look at Rashee Rice. Until the Chiefs are mathematically eliminated, they're like, oh, Rashee Rice has a concussion.
Yeah.
They're just like not tripping. And he got blasted 2 weeks in a row. You know what I mean? They're
Lying there.
See what I'm saying?
Okay, here's a big one. Nakobe Dean is iffy for this week.
Yeah, he's probably moved. You're probably going to make adjustments without him this week if you have Nakobe Dean in some of your lineups. The reason I'm saying this is because they're playoff bound. They just won a division. So this is when they start conserving individuals because no matter what they're hosting.
Yep.
No matter what they're hosting, they don't got to, you know, they can still potentially, can they still get a bye week? No, huh?
No, I don't think so.
I think it's between.
It's only one team gets a bye. So
No, I know, but where are they at? What's their record right now?
who? The Philadelphia Eagles?
Yep.
Let's see here. Standings. Let's go there. Philadelphia is 10-5.
10-5. Okay. So if they go, so they can finish 12-5, right?
But right now they're the third seed.
Yeah. So they still have a shot at the one. But they already secured their division.
They would need Seattle and Chicago above them to lose out, pretty much, right?
Seattle, Chicago, Rams.
And Rams, yeah.
Rams are gonna win out. They got Falcons this week, and then they got somebody.
I'll take a look for it. Hold on. They got to end the season. They got you. They have the Arizona Cardinals.
Yeah. So they have the Falcons on Monday night. Then they close the year out against the Cardinals. So they might not even look. Depending on what happens this weekend, they might not even run their starters, bro. Again, that Week 18 game of the Rams. The Rams I'm talking about. So, but unless you know, Seattle, I need, and me and the entire gang, Bones included, we all need Carolina to beat Seattle this week.
Yep.
Because then, if we could somehow take care of Chicago, then we play for Seattle. We play against Seattle, and it's all of it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
In Week 18. I like
you guys got to
drama.
you have to win out, right, to win the NFC West.
Yeah, but if we win out and we get one more Seahawks loss, we win not only the division, but we get the first seed. So if Carolina can beat the Seahawks this week, because I don't have the Rams already took the loss that I needed, but they took that loss to Seattle last Thursday, right?
Mhm.
So now I have the Rams winning these next 2 games, obviously, and then we have Seahawks play Carolina, then my gang. So if the Seahawks can lose to Carolina somehow, I need Carolina to somehow beat them. If Carolina beats them, then and we obviously need to take care of business. I'm not sleeping on Chicago at all. They're a good ass team. They got their record for a reason. It ain't a fluke. So we got to take care of business there, and then bang, it's for all of the marbles on week 18 against the Seahawks.
Yes, there you go.
What's your dream scenario
For us,
to get to the 1? Because you guys have a path there, but
we have to win out. That's
and
it.
then
It's win out.
because the Broncos already dropped that.
Yeah,
They dropped
They
the one.
dropped that to Jacksonville. Technically, 18
And
comes
then-
down. Yeah.
And then everyone else took the proper L's that you needed. That's right. See,
Yeah,
there
so
you go.
The path is there. It's win Saturday, which is going to be a tough game. I know that. I'm not taking it lightly. And I think we can beat Denver. I really do. I really do think we can beat Denver. Because I was looking at some things.
That's a secondary that kind of has Justin Herbert's number. Your ability to run on them, though, this last time.
Yeah, this is one thing about Denver, right? I saw this today. The Broncos versus teams under 500, 9 wins, 0 losses. Broncos versus teams above 500, 3 wins, 3 losses. So I think they can be beat. We just have to be on our A game.
Yeah, there's been a lot of people that put them in the Fugazi category.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't really argue it, but I always oppose it just to troll you on purpose.
It's all good, man. But I do it to your team. So what's good for the goose is
Yeah,
good for the
that's
gander.
the only. I just do it in response.
Yeah, it's good.
I don't start with no one, Lee. Just
No,
remember that.
but what is
You
good
always
for
be
the
starting
goose
with
is
me.
good for the gander.
I'm ready. I always got my guns in
And
the
I'm
holster.
always ready to.
I'm a drop. You always shooting. And I'm ready.
Yes, sir.
You're a terrible shot, though. I ain't gonna lie.
Guns always loaded.
You're a terrible shot.
Always shoot
Shoot a
right.
lot. I just dodging it, Neo in the Matrix. I am in the Matrix.
Yeah. Yeah. I got 2 more Christmas.
Where's this game? You guys are hosting the Texans. Ooh.
Oh, it's at SoFi.
DJ Stroud, homecoming, baby.
It's at SoFi.
This is where he's from. He's back on the soil.
SoFi, and then we have at Denver.
It's about this passing game, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
I think if Houston can get the passing game going against y'all, because you guys are only going to rush 4 majority of the time. And if he can work that passing game, bro, and get them to start having to blitz him, you know what I mean?
Mm.
Like, this is the path for the Texans that I'm just kind of conjuring up right now in my head. Like, okay, that's how for all the Nicos and everybody that needs these guys in the dance too, or in the big chip. The dance is over now. We're in the big dance. It's the biggest. It's the final dance. It's the big boss, the big chipper.
Mm-hmm.
The ship. It's the ship now. Shout out to Sweetness. I'm glad we secured a split. And Sweetness is fool. He's like, since we secured the split, can you send me the dough already? Hell yeah, bro. Fun. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, man, let's go to war. Like now he's happy. I don't know if that helps me or hurts me. I'm still hungry as ever. I want the title. Who does he got? He got CMC against the motherfucking Chicago Bears. He has Derrick Henry. Who do the Ravens got? They're gonna be without Lamar. Who else does he got? I haven't even peeped his squad yet. I just know he has Derrick Henry and CMC off the top of my head. I think he has Genty also. The reason I know this is because I was trying so hard to trade for Derrick Henry and CMC, both of them. in the offseason. Like, I didn't want just one. I was like, I want both of them. He was like, give me Lad and Puka. What the fuck? I'm like, here's a first round. Give me one of them then. I was just hoping that I was trying to give him a first and a second, and I think it was Lad for both of them. So give me both of them. This is a deal. I was telling him, this is a deal right here. We didn't know Lad was going to suck for most of the year. So it was still, you know what I mean? And he's a big Lad truther. How you feel about Lad against some Texans? What's going on with Lad? You know what? This might be a Lad. I hope this is a Lad game. The path to it being a Lad game for me is they're going to rush the fuck out of Herbert.
They are going to rush the shit out with
They're
Hunter.
going to fucking kill him. And that ball's got to come out quick.
Yeah, it's going to have to. They're going to have to be on their end game.
The Cowboys can generate almost zero pass rush, even though he still got some. They still pressured him a decent amount. It's just
And they didn't sack him once.
But they didn't sack him one time. Exactly. No. And so, like, there was a lot of times where these plays were able to develop deep down the field to QJ and deep. Like, all his touchdowns were 20 plus.
Yeah, he was pressured quite a bit.
27 yarder. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he was pressured quite a bit, but I was like, there you go.
Yeah, here comes the better Texas team.
This is the best one in the league right here.
I'll be right back. That's the better Texas.
They're number one. They're ranked number one in so many categories.
Do one more brew hot with you. Then we're doing a power lunch. I'm about to air fry some of this leftover pizza from last night. It almost makes the pizza better the next day. I ain't gonna lie.
I've never done that. I haven't tried the air fryer with pizza.
You just take that pizza, throw it in that bitch for like 2 minutes.
Wow.
It's a different game, bro.
Nice. No, I'm back.
You can have pizza though. The cheese.
No, I can't. I get for the store.
Like cheese.
There's a store here.
Oh, you do like the like keto cheese.
Yeah. I have to do that, but I have to take a medication.
Or like soy cheese
kind of stuff. I have to take a medication first if I'm going to eat it, but I have to be very careful. But no, it's very seldom I get to eat that. But, we shall see.
Okay, so how y'all against the tight end?
Against?
Big Schultz game here. Damn, and then we got to wait down Woody Marks, too. Oh, this is some shit. Oh, yeah, I'm probably going to play Schultz against Bruh this week. I almost have to. Damn, you got Derwin James. I don't know if I'm going to do this. I guess I got to look at my pivots. I got a gang of running backs in that Gen Wealth. They're all lightweight scrubs.
We're about the middle of the pack on giving up the tight ends, I believe.
Word.
So, but we shall see. It's going to be an interesting game. Let's see.
Scared to talk about that game, huh?
No, I'm not. I'm not scared to talk about it. No, I'm not really.
Yeah,
I think it's going to be a very close game.
I'm trying to talk about the game with you. It's going to be interesting.
Hey, man, I think it's going to be a close. I was actually working on that this morning. I was going through about writing questions. And
how you feel?
I feel confident. I really do. I feel confident. The defense has played better. I know Will Anderson and I know Hunter are going to come for Herbert's head, but you know what? Those guys have to step up. And we need to have Quentin Johnson play how he played last week, So,
depending on Quentin Johnson is crazy.
No, I'm not. No, I'm talking this
QJ. To me. I said to me.
Yeah, no, but for me, I mean, They need to all be on.
I mean, that's your guy. That's your guy.
No,
That's
I
your
mean,
guy, and you're right about him this year. You had him everywhere in the offseason, all the dynasties. You're like, he's gonna be a guy.
Yeah.
He was
he's
right.
actually the first Chargers playmaker to have 8 touchdowns in a consecutive season since Antonio Gates. I saw that this morning. I was like, what the fuck?
No.
But no, hey, I mean, it's going to be everyone's going to have to be involved. From Gadsden, Allen, they're all going to have to be involved because I feel it's going to be a lot of points in this game. I really do. And the run game is going to have to be huge. Hampton's going to have to have a big game.
A lot of points here.
I do. I mean,
there was a gang of points in that Cowboys game. So
yeah, there was. I mean, Derwin James is going to have to.
Defense.
Derwin James is going to have to lock down Nico Collins.
Texas defense.
No, that's
Derwin James on Nico Collins. That's what you said.
I don't know. I mean, it's either going to be Derwin or it's going to be who's the other guy?
I mean, he might like assist with.
Yeah. I'm trying to think who else we got over there.
Who's your corners?
Our cornerbacks. Hold on.
No, this.
Yeah, I know.
You have a.
I got so many things spinning through my head right now. Thinking of them things. Thinking a lot of things right now. Chargers cornerbacks. Our corners are cornerbacks are Elijah Molden and is one of them, and Kendall Williamson. I'm not too sold on him, but
it's all your safeties who make the plays.
Yeah, so
you guys do run like a 3 safety set.
And then you got
Mitten's like a nickel. What is Mitten or what's his name?
Jesse.
Nickel? Or is he one of your safeties?
Oh, we got Tarheeb Stills as our left cornerback.
There you go. That's who the fuck I was looking for.
Yeah, Tarheeb Still. Yeah.
Who's your number one?
Our cornerback.
Man, if you can't even say his name, then that means they're gonna double Nico. I'm just trying to figure out. I'm trying to get to like figuring out what to expect and how they cover Nico. Derwin James is gonna cover. He's gonna have a lot of times where he's covering Schultz and shit.
Yeah,
he can raise his tight ends and he stays around that area of the field because you know what I'm saying. He's in the run game. She don't even have him on the line getting at the QB.
And then Tony Jefferson's going to be out there also, our safety.
Who?
Tony Jefferson's a safety. Okay, so
yeah. Like I said, they run 3s. Jefferson,
Derwin, and Tarheeb Still.
I thought you said Stills is a corner.
Yeah, yes. Tarheeb Still is a left cornerback.
That other guy, Mitten, what's his name?
He's hurt. He might be back.
Yeah, and that's why Jefferson's been playing a ton the last month.
R.J. Mickens, he's been hurt. So I think he's dealing with he didn't play last week, but hopefully he's back this week. He has a shoulder injury, I know that. So we shall see on that one. But no, it's gonna be I'm looking forward to it. It's a game that's I think is gonna be to put up or shut up.
Yeah.
Oh, I just saw my fucking adjustments. Oh, I lost by 5 fucking points. Stat corrections came in.
By 5 points?
Yeah, I lost 5.
A stat correction and you lost by 5 points.
Yeah. Fuck. It was close last night when I went to bed. Yeah. I mean, close. Not good.
That's a lot of points to be stat corrected, man. That's
crazy. I'm gonna actually look into it right now. I'm gonna look into that. I actually know the commissioner, so I'm gonna contact them a bit later on and find out shit.
Why you think there's something going on there?
I don't know this. No, I don't think there's something going on.
What format is it?
It's not our format.
What platform?
It's Sleeper. It's Sleeper.
There's a thing you can look at the stat corrections.
Is that into okay?
Yeah, you can go into settings as a non-commissioner and you could view. You go to the league settings and you could go and should be a stat correction.
Is it in the general?
Yep.
Okay.
should be on the bottom somewhere. Pause.
Oh, I see. It's stat correction. Okay.
So what's that corrector?
Oh, okay. I see. There was three tackles of mine that
Who?
it was. Who was it from my team?
You're looking at it right there, ready?
Yeah, I'm right here.
I'll tell you right there.
Fuck. Oh, I'm just pissed off.
Never mind, bro. Don't worry about it.
It's all good. At least I'm playing out. Now I got to play for third place. It is what it is. It's all right. I had even no choice being in this, to be honest with you. This was one team I didn't even think was going to go to a playoff at all.
I'm just thinking, you brought it up, so I was just...
No, that's mine.
You can look at the stat corrector. That's kind of crazy. 5 points.
Yeah. I was actually ahead by 2.5 when I went to bed. I'm like, oh, it's over and done with.
So it's a stat correction of 7.5 points, right?
I'm looking into it right now.
It would show you. Don't worry about it, Lee.
I'm not even worried about it. I'm just pissed off.
Don't worry about it, man.
No, that's the league I fucked up with Spears, though. It's all good.
Yeah, you need to quit all them extra. You're in like $1,025,000 leagues with fucking whack ass competition.
No, this was a $60 league going. I've been in for like 3 years now, I think. This one, I don't know if I'm
just talking about in general, Lee.
Oh,
you're in 40 leagues.
I've already
You're in 40 leagues. You're in 40 plus leagues this year. How many chips you get in?
Total?
I was in 22. I only got into 1. I only had 6 chances to get in there too.
Total championships 6. Am I gonna win? Possibly could win 3.
It's a terrible ratio, Lee.
It's all right.
You need to quit all them leagues that ain't hot, because those leagues, I guarantee, if you're not engaged in them, the teams that are bad, they'll just be bad because you're not making trades and doing it. You know what I mean? Like, it's just throwing. I'm just trying to help you, bro. So
I know you are.
You can play the actual money leagues with us, and it'll be concentrated down, and you're not wearing yourself thin on the leagues that ain't shit. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
I've been telling you this for years.
Oh, I've already cut out.
You just don't listen to me.
I've cut out 6 leagues going into next year already, so I'm good there. I've already cut out 6. Told commissioners I will not be back.
7.5 points on a stat correction is extra crazy though, Lee. You gotta look into that.
I am looking into it right now.
It'll show you. It'll show you the stat corrections, man.
Oh, I see.
That shit crazy. $60.
What was it, Mustafa? Okay, 2 tackles was from Mustafa. That was 1. I'll get the other ones. Okay, hold on.
It'll be right there in the same thing right there, bro.
I don't know worry about it. It is what it is.
Mm-hmm. I mean, you brought it up.
I know I did.
mean? I'm very thorough. You know what I mean? I'm just, you get right to the answer. But it's just, it's just very highly unheard of. 7.5 point swing in a stat correction. That's insane.
What the fuck?
If you lost by 5 points and you was up,
this is how I lost. I ended up losing 135.84 to 130.81.
So it's 4 and some change.
Yeah.
Or it's 4. But you said you went to sleep and you were up.
I was up by 2.
So it's like
2.34.
Maybe 7 point something and 7 and some change. Maybe not quite 7.5, but or maybe almost 7 points swing on a stat correction. It's kind of crazy.
So it was when I went to that, it was 2.34 I was up by because I had the notes on my desk.
It's kind of crazy. Kind of unheard of.
I'm gonna find out right now. Gotta pay for it.
I'm just saying. Like, who else? Malik Mustafa. Who else? It'll tell you right there.
Mustafa. That's not true.
Just saying. Your reaction was genuine. You yelled out loud. I was like, wow, that's kind of crazy, Lee.
Hmm.
You know? Especially if it's one of your $60. You said $60? That's some
$60,
bread. Yeah, you know what I mean? I mean, it's cool money. But you ain't gonna let them know. If it ain't showing you right there, screenshot it and send it to me.
Okay.
Just put it in the group thread, actually. Put the stat. You gotta go to the stat correction department. Like I walked you through it. Screenshot that
Yeah,
shit.
I see the stack corrections right here.
Yeah, screenshot it, send it to the group, and ask everybody because there's something not right there.
Oh,
Because then you could probably look at any of our leagues and go to the stat correction shit, and it'll show you the same. And if it's not the same, it's insane.
and then I looked. There's a stat correction. It says there are no stat corrections just yet.
Yeah.
It's still
That's what I'm saying, Lee.
Okay.
Why I'm trying to walk you through it.
okay. So let's keep an eye on that one. So screenshot that fucker. So 130. 135. 84. 30. 81. That's done. Excuse me. Oof. What's that?
Kind of crazy. Did you holler at your guy? Because I'm just trying to.
I just hollered at them right
I was
now.
trying to spell it out for you.
Yeah, I just hollered at them right now.
I'm like, if it's not showing it there,
Just hollered at them
there
right
ain't
now.
no, you know what I mean? And you know why I know this, Lee? I always check stat corrections after the fact thing because Sleeper's pretty on point.
Yeah.
Also because I remember, you remember when we was in a struggling ass league?
Yes, sir. Oh, yeah.
This guy figured out a way. Whenever there was these close matchups he was in, there would be this magical stat correction all of a sudden. But then he would have to go. That means someone would have to go and make the adjustment to all the leagues you're commissioning, right?
Yeah.
But he wasn't slick like that. I would easily go into another one of those struggling ass leagues. I'm just saying, Sleeper's flexibility.
Yeah.
People, people have to, as commissioners, got to have integrity because there's some shit you can pull off there.
No, you're right.
I mean, people will still get notified, but
Yeah.
These people are kind of crazy, man. That's why, I'm like, fuck that. I'm me, and we have a cast in all our fucking leagues. We have 3 commissioners.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's right.
Yeah, and they're all the homies. that
Yeah.
everyone, you know what I'm saying? Because it's not even about like, oh, such and such did a dumbass trade. Let's veto that. No, it's never that usually. It's really just about like,
Integrity.
okay, making sure there's an integrity that there's not a commissioner doing some crooked shit because we've experienced that with that
Yeah.
motherfucker.
You lying there.
Yeah, dog. That shit's crazy. Like someone fixing this shit for them to win. That shit's crazy work, bro.
Now, when is it
People
we're
get
launching?
beat up off that shit.
Now, when
I
do
don't
we
know why,
launch?
dude.
When are we launch? Because Mr. Maber just texted me. When are we launching the playoff leagues?
Come on, bro. The what?
The playoff leagues. Mr. Maber just texted
Come
me.
on, bro. Right before the playoffs. It's that week. Just put me in a thread with him, bro, and I'll take care of it, bro. I
Gotcha.
don't like talking through somebody. You just put me in a thread with him. You know what I mean? I'm allowing you to make another thread. Make a thread, right? And then bang. You know what I mean? That way, you know what I mean? I can explain it thoroughly.
Yes, sir.
Because we're gonna have a bunch of these.
I'm thinking
Like,
I'm gonna do 2 this year.
I don't call it a sales pitch so much as just how the breakdown is. Like people go, "Oh, I want to try it." I go, "Yeah, but you should get in 2 of them." You know what I mean? Because and then most of the time they go, "Oh, let me get in 2 more," because at the same time it's like these are little tickets right here, little satellites, little golden, potentially golden tickets. You know what I mean? You might buy a bunch of them before football's done. You know what I mean? Squeeze the juices. This is for the degenerates, the motherfucking playoff leagues that we. Shout out to Diamond Joe. He put me on these in 2018, and we've been rocking these since. You know what I mean? Yeah. As soon as I finish this beer, have this power lunch. You know what I mean? When I got the show, I'm gonna call Diamond Joe. We're gonna start arranging them because we had filled 6 last year. I have enough to do at least a dozen already.
I think I'm gonna do 2. I think I'm probably gonna do 2 this year.
Yeah, there you go, $100. You know what I mean? Get you a chance at the overhead on that is $600. So because it's winner takes all, so it's $350 to the winner.
Oh, I know.
That's why
Last year,
I usually last year I was in every single one. I'll probably be in at least like 4 or 5 for sure.
Yeah.
Or actually, last year we did 6. Yeah, I'll probably be at least 6 or 7. 6, 7. Yeah, I'll probably be in like 6 or 7 of them. But like we have enough to do a dozen already. Like because there's a lot of retreads. Most people are gonna spend like $300 and be in 6 of them. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Yeah, it's good bang for your buck. Like look at that. If you buy into 2, last year you bought into 1.
Yep.
Yeah, you won it. Bong.
Yep.
$300. Not bad. And then you know what you said? I should have gotten more.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But now that I know how it works, that's why I said I'd do more.
No, for
You
sure.
know. Yeah.
You got to pay to play. And what a way. Like I was even telling Papa Goo, look at Papa Goo. Shout out to Papa Goo. I bought him in that league last year. Because he was really interested in it, but he was like, "Oh, he didn't want to spend the $50." I was like, "Listen, Pops, I got you, man. I'll buy you in one. I want him to experience it."
Yeah.
I got number left for Papa Goo.
Yeah.
And then he won it. Then I was really mad. No, I'm just mad that I lost because I think I was like 3rd in that one. But it's winner takes all, so it's only one.
Yeah.
Only one person wins, and that's what's badass. There's a little Mike 7 teams per league. You can fill a bunch of them.
Yeah.
0 rake. Unlike these other individuals out there. Gotta be just, you know what I mean? Like, why are you gonna join some where you gotta pay somebody who's competing with you to win it all? That's crazy work to me.
I know.
Yeah. You know what I mean? I'm into winning the money.
Yeah, I agree with Dennis said in the thread. What Dennis said in the thread this morning, this fantasy season went so fast. Like, oh, you ain't lying.
Did you put that screenshot in the thread?
Huh? No, I'm gonna wait.
That correction thing from your side, that league, listen, that's a 6, almost 7.5 point swing on a stat correction, man. Take the screenshot, send it in the thread. This is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Because you said it was Malik Mustafa. Who else is in there?
Let's see, Mustafa.
That ain't in any of our other leagues. So you know what I mean?
No, it's not.
Go to the guys. Watch. I want to see their reaction here because this is crazy, bro. Like you can't. This motherfucker might have tried to fake stat correct you out of the title game. You know, there was a year, and I'm not gonna say this, but since I cut this dude, you know, I'm not gonna say his name. At least I should say. Remember what I'm talking about? It was CMC. I lost by a 0.8. Then it stat corrects to me losing by a whole point. When I looked in the other formats, I would have stat corrected me for the win. I argued this dude and he banished us. You know what I mean? Fuck that guy. You know what I mean? So I'm just saying, Lee, you need to get to the bottom of that. Because this guy's the guy couldn't even hide it. If you said, like you said,
I was up by 2.34. Exactly.
Okay, so 2.34 to be exact. You're saying 2.5, but 2.34.
2.34.
And if Mustafa, who else?
Who Mustafa? I just had Mustafa going last night.
No, send it to the group because then I can help you word this to bruh. Because then you send. Because in our leagues, it better be the same. We don't fuck with our shit. We let Sleeper do it. We don't have a crooked commissioner. No offense to crooked commissioner out there. It was just pun intended. It was pun intended. Crooked commissioner's a hell of a guy.
Because I know Mustafa last night, he had one QB hit and not, so he had 12. So in our format.
So what did he score for you?
Mustafa.
In our format, he scored 12.
In our format, because
you're talking about a 7-point stat correction swing, bro.
Yeah, so Mustafa in our format.
Serious, I'm ready to fight someone over this shit.
Mustafa in our format. Mustafa.
That's why I kept questioning you on this. I'm like, hold on, dog. That doesn't sound
Mustafa in our format
right at all.
12 points.
In our format, yeah.
So he had one hit on QB for 1 point.
Now look in the stat correction in our format in any of our leagues.
I'm doing that right now.
I'm not going to show you. Show it. Screenshot that because that's your proof for that guy.
Okay.
And my other leagues where no one fucks with it, it says there's no stat correction here.
Okay, so in our format, it says there's no stat corrections.
Exactly, because I look at it every time Monday's over. Sleeper's pretty good with like that.
Yeah.
Sleeper's pretty good like that because I was checking to see because I did have a close one by 4 points and I'm just like hoping, which is unrealistic that I'll stat correct 4 points, 5 for me to win. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you can line there.
Yeah, that's why I do this. I've been doing this for years, especially since I caught struggler over there in those leagues that I was hosting with him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, there's somebody that's like, oh, there's a way to fuck with this shit. I was like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? I didn't like that shit at all. You know what I mean? And now this guy's trying to play with your money. He says it's a $60 league. This is what I'm saying, Lee. You can't stand for this shit.
Mm-hmm.
Did you send it in the thread?
I'm going to send it right now. Hold on.
I'm talking about the one where it's stat correction in that league you're in.
Yeah, I'm sending it right now.
All right. Send it, man. Because then it needs to be able to make sense of it. In our shit, 0 stat correction. Shit was accounted for. It's just period. You gotta get to the bottom of this link.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's put it in the thread.
Can't be having nobody fake the funk. So they stat corrected who else besides Mustafa?
Look
at the screenshot you just said.
That was the only one was Mustafa.
Then there's no way it's stat corrected 6 points. You need to get on that, dude, bro.
Because I'm looking on. I have notes right here, right on my thing of all the leagues last night before I went to bed. 2.34. And it's 2.4.
Come on now.
Hey, look, you need to put that in your league chat too now, bro.
I'm gonna do that right now.
Fuck that shit, bro. See, I can't have no. See, this is why I don't like, bro. I don't like it when people be playing with people's money, dog. Especially my guys, bro. Fuck that shit. You know what I mean?
I just put it in the league chat.
But
Yeah.
why is Malik Mustafa stat corrected? Now you gotta put a screenshot. This is my other leagues that I play IDPs in. There's 0 stat correction.
Mm-hmm.
I got Mustafa in the West Side.
Yeah,
And what?
Look,
And he had
look in the
12 points.
now. Look in the West Side League stat corrections league. Go look in that. There's no stat. I'm just telling you, this guy something shitty here.
I'm checking the West Side right now. Stats correction.
You can't have nobody play.
There's
with
nothing
nobody
there.
play,
Yeah, right. There's nothing there. I went to
Come
all.
on, bro. I'm trying to tell you because I looked at this shit last night. I make it a point every Monday because sleeper be like that. You know what I mean? They're usually on point. There has been some Thursdays like we saw a Spencer. It swung Spencer into a championship in the 32-man league that I hosted a couple years ago. You know what I mean? That shit was crazy. But it was like less than a point that he had lost by. It was like a 0.02. And I was like, oh man, watch for the stat correction. And then nothing happened. This guy starts celebrating his opponent that won. Starts celebrating. Then the stat correction came. And I remember when I always check the stat corrections. And then when I saw it, I called Spencer like I was them. Hey, have you looked at your matchup this week in the 32? He's like, what do you mean? And he's like, no way. Look at it, bro. You know what I mean? It's like there's no greater feeling when the stat correction is actually legit because it'll show you in the sleeper. And it was the difference of a half tackle being turned into a solo or vice versa. Those are usually the ones, or the first downs, or like first downs that get taken away. Like, oh, it was a passing first down. Oh no, but it ended up being a backwards pass. But you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like shit like that. So like, you know what I mean? This guy is trying to do you in, bro. Fuck that. You're supposed to be in the chip. Don't fucking stand for that shit, bro.
I'm not. I've contacted them and I put in the league too. So
when you're explaining to me, I'm like, that's hella unheard of. You know what I mean?
I was like, what the fuck? Yo, I went to bed happy, right? I seriously went to the I got this. I'm like, oh,
super unheard of.
I'm like, I looked at my phone this morning. I'm like, am I fucking seeing things?
Yeah, don't let nobody see. That's why we encourage everybody come fuck with the GWN in our league, bro. You want to deal with none of this fuckery and shit. You know what I mean? Going back to my point, league, we're gonna dump a bunch of those leagues, bro. Fuck those leagues.
And I'm definitely gonna do that league that JD is gonna do next year. The offensive league.
Get us some league with hitters
and get Ty in
integrity.
Because Ty's never done IDP, but the team that you said he's gonna take over, he's gonna enjoy. He's like, oh my god, I like this.
It's a good team, and he got picks.
Yeah, it is. It's gonna,
yeah. And see, that was the one off too, huh? I don't know what happened there with Daniel Caps. Shout out to Daniel Caps. We ain't got no but love for you.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened there. Dude paid his dues though. That was incredible. He was with us rocking every day till he wasn't. And there was some medical things that he said happened. And I don't want to call anyone a liar. Because you know what I'm saying?
Oh, I hear.
But it's like, you know what I mean? He was rocking with Stevie B routinely after that. Like he was like, he's always there. He's there with me all day. He's like, I'll bring you on the show. I'm like, I don't want to just pop up.
Yeah.
But then also Dennis, shout out to Minnesota Den, when he be in the chat, once Kidda saw that shit, Dennis would go in the chat and fuck with the show, you know what I mean? Because, we're all folks. Shout out to Stevie B. And then anytime he would jump up in there and say, what's up? Oh, what up, Daniel Caps? Daniel Caps was there. It was kind of crazy. Like,
hey, look at there. That's funny.
Maybe he's embarrassed that he left, but he doesn't be embarrassed though. He paid his bills. Like, yo, just play.
Exactly. Long as you pay, that's all. That doesn't matter.
Maybe he didn't want to play Dynasty anymore. I don't know. Maybe he was less stressed because he actually did have a medical thing. Because I don't want to call him a liar for that. Who the fuck would lie about that? You know what I mean?
No, exactly. You're right there. Yeah.
Like a fucking heart attack.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Shout out to Brad. Yeah, but this is just where my mind goes because I just couldn't figure it out. I'm like, we never had any negative exchange.
No.
You know what I mean? I don't know. I just keep it a trill, bro.
Yeah.
I keep it a trill so I don't lose sleep at night. Motherfuckers say whatever they want to say about me.
For
you know
sure.
what I mean? I know how I conduct myself. So it's like, you know what I mean? I just, my mind goes places because also we're in this space where there's like another content creator that's hating on everything, hating on our greatness. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of funny how that works. And I helped build that other channel with my friends. I love the truth. The truth is the best. But see, for me, everything's a learning experience.
Oh yeah.
Like I knew this time around, I was like, all right, it's only the folks. And anyone that rocks with us is gonna really rock with us. Otherwise, they'd be around. Like we could have 10,000 followers, but 250 rock with us. Or we could have 250 out of the 250 that rock with us. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
That's kind of where I'm at. Like if and when we get to 1,000 subs on this channel, it's gonna be 1,000 motherfuckers that hella rock with us, bro.
Oh,
Because that's the type of shit I'm trying to breed.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And I'm gonna rephrase that. Not even that I'm trying to breed this shit. Is that we're attracting that breed. You know what I mean?
Attracting the right ones, exactly.
Hitters.
Yeah.
Hitters, bro. Real money attracts hitters.
Mm-hmm. You're lying.
Yeah. Like trying to sell people on services and things like that. Like, that's cool. That'll happen eventually, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? But like at the same time, it's like, listen, we're at war trying to get this bag. And that's where people identify.
Now, what the TFL, what does that stand for?
Tyrannosaurus Flex League.
Okay.
You're not ready for the TFL league?
No, I'm not ready. No.
It's an offense only, actually, but it's a $200 league.
Yeah.
That's what I did this year too. I narrowed down a lot of these. Well, I cut out all like the $50 and $100 leagues that were just kind of like, they were cool, but it was just like, like I don't like being in leagues where like motherfuckers is shady with trades or like there's a veto system or anything. You know what I mean? Where like all the long-standing leagues I was in, just being like, oh, I'm the homie, I'm still in it for how long. Like I quit all those leagues 2 years ago.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm only in these type of leagues. Like there's bags, bro.
Yep.
There's bags and hitters. And we got it to where motherfuckers is coming from all over the world this time.
Yeah.
Every year in Vegas. So, you know what I mean? We running it back. That's for damn sure. Even Derek was already trying to allocate some of his splits to he's like, well, what are we doing in Vegas yet? He's like, I'll put bread to it already. I'm like, listen, we'll keep that in mind because I'm like, in the next few weeks we're gonna have a clearer picture because we're already planning it.
Mm-hmm.
We don't play it. This shit gonna be epic again. Really thinking about a house, but I just don't want nothing sketchy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, like, because there's like these party houses that we're looking at, and like, party houses be kind of sketchy sometimes. Like, I don't want to, like, you know what I mean? I don't want to instance, we got to do some thorough research. Make sure when we put some bread down on a deposit that it ain't something sketchy. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Man, run away with a deposit or something, and then I got to go show about all these party addresses. Demanding my money. The people at the party, the people's having parties. Like, who are you? I don't know. Who are you? You got my money?
Yeah.
Where's my deposit? Yeah, because next year definitely a house in mind. Big. We got hella chefs, bro. We figure, fucking, we're just gonna have motherfuckers cooking as a motherfucker in this bitch. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like JD was talking about doing the gumbo. And I said, well, what is that usually, like that gumbo pot when you do the big family party? What's that usually? Is it like 400? So, oh, that's easy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Put that in the budget. You feel me?
Yeah.
Bong. You know what I mean? Because when you get split between like 20 individuals, you know what I mean?
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna figure this out because our core is pretty deep already. Our core is like 15 for real.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So when I say 20, it's because I just we got the Matty Laws of the world who just come out to party. He didn't even do things, right? My man AG said he wanted to come out. I got just fools that just gonna come out and party, but they want them to contribute and just be at the spot, pay their portion. They ain't even drafted. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just coming out the party.
Just there for the enjoyment.
Yeah, that's a fact. Come on, bro. It's an event.
Yeah.
Especially for my guy Matty Law, man. That's my little bro right there. You know what I mean? He had,
Yeah.
I took care of him when he lived in the Bay. Then when he moved, and his whole thing is getting his way back to Cali somehow. Ever since he lived out here for like 5 years, and then he moved back to Fitchburg, Mass. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He went back during COVID because his grandma had passed, bruh.
Ooh.
And then COVID.
Yeah, he told me that in Vegas.
Yeah, and then COVID happens, right?
Yeah.
And then so he's like, "Oh, I'm just here right now," and then he's just chilling with his old homies and shit because he hadn't been around for like 5 years because he never came back once he left. So now he's back. He's just partying. He's sending me music because he's in the lab over there, but he's just getting faded. You know what I mean? At the lab, he's driving. He has a WRX. He's just smashing. Like he was a crazy driver. He's drifting and shit everywhere. Like I fuck with Matty Law. He's a crazy dude. But he crashed. He wrecked hella bad.
Yeah, I got a bunch
Matty
of
Law used to be hella yoked up, like a fucking like a Guido. You know what I mean? Like a fucking Jersey Italian. You know what I mean? Just yoked and shit. And he wrecked. And he hit a pole. And
yeah,
like
he told me that.
Like punctured his neck, like the whole fucking pole.
Yeah,
like,
and he said everything. Yeah.
And fucked his neck, and he almost had to learn how to walk again, all this shit. So to see him the last couple of years, this is my guy. I love him, bro. Because I remember talking to him, like, bro, where you been? Like, I can get home. You know, during those times, I was at homie. I'm gonna check on everybody. You know, we're all panned out. You know what I mean? I'm gonna check on everybody. What's up? How you dealing with it over there? Because everybody was shut down.
Yeah.
He's like, oh man. He finally gets back to me. He's like, oh man, fucking, I'm recovering. I'm like, from what? And he told me the whole get down. Like, yeah, man. And I always told him, bro, you be driving hella crazy, man.
Crazy.
Like every time I used to hop in the car with him, hey, you ain't driving like that right now. Because I'm in the car with you. Yeah, you know, like, listen, hold on.
I have a bunch of friends that live in Fitchburg and Leominster. Leominster's right next to Fitchburg.
Fitchburg is grimy, huh?
Oh, yeah. It's not the place you want to be.
Yeah, Matty Law got jumped in a blood set when he was a kid. So he just grew up with the kid. He grew up with the blacks and the Puerto Ricans over there.
It's rough.
They're a blood set, and he's like the one white guy. And shit.
Fitchburg's rough. It ain't lying. It's rough.
Yeah.
That's
where you ever heard of Jordan Lucas? That's where he's from. It's like he's a half black, half white artist. I don't know even why I have to say the race like specifically, but
no,
like that. But anyways, he's hella dope, super dope. Yeah. That's where he's from. He's from Fitchburg, Mass. Yeah. And Matty Law was the first one to put me on to him because I was like, who ever came out of Fitchburg, bro? You about to be that first one, bro. He's like, nah, man. He's already a dude, and he was like, I already. But that's dope. Because Matty he's been, you know what I mean? Like he got music going back to when he was like a teenager and shit. Like he's been chasing the dream. And it's we met him on some fluke shit too. My man P, you know, shout out to Prime One, because we was just in the casino type shit. This motherfucker is he was the pit boss working at the casino.
Oh, wow.
Matty Law. You know what I mean?
Oh, wow, yeah.
He just overheard the conversation about music. He's like, oh, I make music. And then P's always like, P's the type's like, okay, give me your information, shoot me a link. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then Bully's like, oh, this dude's dope. And then I remember T's like, hey, you gotta work with this guy. For real? I'm like, bro, I ain't no fucking coach. I'm like, I'm on my Bogart shit.
Yeah.
But he's hella, Matty's hella, he's a good dude. You know, I met him like, oh, this guy is funny as a motherfucker.
How old is Matty? How old is Matty?
Andy Gasses too. So I was like, oh man, we're gonna work. We're gonna work well.
Yeah. Yeah,
we got a couple joints in the pipeline, actually.
There you go.
He sent me one and I sent him one. I almost want to do a whole project. Almost like we should vent on the whole project. Yeah, he'll get me on his joints. Pause.
There you go.
Back in the day.
No, that new music video that Peacock did, that's fucking a riot.
It's fucking hilarious.
I love watching it.
Come on. That's just a snippet too. Watch. JD little brother already jumped on that shit too. That shit going crazy. That new version with JD's brother on there. Shout out to Benny Franco. But yeah, you know what? Fuck it. Let's get up out of here.
Yeah.
That was the parallel.
Yep. All right, man. You have a good day.
Yep. Go
And everyone out there, head on over to neonpeacockmerch.com.
Yep.
All that stuff. And we'll be back on Thursday.
Yep.
Yes.
Christmas. We'll definitely have some coverage for the games. And, happy holidays to everybody, man. Everybody be safe. You know what I mean?
And you too, Bogey. Have a good one. Tell JD. All right.
Yeah, holla at JD. Or holla at the group thread right now.
Yeah, we'll do.
For sure.
Peace.
Hey, I'm here in the back, bro. I'm cleaning up the puppies area, big bro. I'll shut it down right now.
All right. Nice.
All right, y'all. In a minute, y'all.
All right. Peace, JD.
Yeah.
Man, watch out. Look out, bruh. Watch out. The fuck out. Man, watch out. Not the one to fuck with. I'll up it, I'll draw down. End of discussion. I'll push a button, get the bus and lay it all out. Man, look out. Guess who got the jug now? I'm just trying to do my thing. Every time I do my thing, I pack that thing. All of that ring make it sing.